was damn sad because for the longest, you know, people are like, oh my god, N-word. It's like, bitches. Like, I'm sure he's a good actor. And you see more of him.
Twilight is amazing. Twilight's iconic.
Batman.
That's some bold word. I still haven't watched that one.
Really?
And I really want to.
Good.
I really want to. I heard it was really good.
He's phenomenal.
But I'm
If
so
you
glad
like-
they finally shut the people out who have been assholes about it.
If you like comic book Batman, you'll love the new Batman.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't.
He's like
I wasn't gonna. Well, I don't have no worries of it because I actually wanted to see it really bad. But you know how I am. I'm a lazy child when it comes to movies.
Yeah. I love it's Batman Noir.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a detective movie.
yeah.
People really
It's more
like,
detective than a superhero movie.
I'm fine with that.
And it's
Oh,
Like,
it's better than
No, him in The Lighthouse also. That's one of
Oh,
my
that's
favorite roles. I love The Lighthouse. I want to watch that with everyone because I don't know if we've ever watched it together. All of us.
Yeah, I know. I watched that one.
You did? Oh, it's so funny. That movie is like, it's crazy, but it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You're not fun to be lost. That's a good one. That would be a good Halloween costume. Then. I don't think they're
Is it Willem Dafoe also in the Lighthouse?
Yeah.
And he says,
It's just them.
yeah, he doesn't like his lobster.
Yeah, he says you're not fond of me lobster.
Have you seen it?
No, I've seen
No, we
No,
need to
it's
watch
so
it.
good.
I've seen
I love
clips
that movie.
of
It's-
like Willem Dafoe.
Can you
like,
get me
It's
a
slow.
It's
Uh,
so slow, but it's fun.
well, that's the plot. It's like a
Yeah.
slow.
And you kind of like don't know exactly what's happening because it's like, oh, maybe it's all in their minds. It's
Maybe.
fucking crazy. But that one shot from it,
Crazy.
like, I
Shut
saw it
up.
in theaters. Have you watched the video where it's like the lighthouse, but they put like SpongeBob music over it?
no.
And oh my god, stop. We need. Oh my god, it's so fucking
Putting SpongeBob music over anything makes it so much funnier.
Oh, it's so funny.
Where's my dice? My resin dice.
What's the bag?
It's the purple. Yeah, that.
I want to show it to you. Do you remember this, Connor?
Oh, but this is.
The lighthouse, but it's edited like SpongeBob.
Is this your dice, Carl?
Okay.
So I need a different one of this.
It's kind of long though. It's like 5 minutes.
Wonderful.
I get my to watch
I love playing Snog Guard and Snow Nud.
I think I do not remember where we left off at all.
I do.
Thank go.
We killed the big thing. The sea
This thing.
serpent.
Serpent?
Yeah. And then we're just about to take a hit
Oh yeah.
of the bone.
Well, no, you were about to take a hit, and,
Yeah.
and then it showed up.
Hey!
Oi,
Oi!
She's looking like
oi.
Come here. She doesn't look good.
We were no. So you guys were gonna take a hit, then it showed up.
Yeah.
Then you killed it, but not before it swallowed 2 people,
Yeah, about that.
and then you saved them.
How about yeah?
It was the orc that is part of the
Oh,
Captain
our
Riz crew,
favorite sucker.
but
yeah.
he lived because you got him out in time. Susie got her arm ripped off, but I think Lucas healed her in time, or someone healed her in time
Yeah, I think
to prevent her from losing the arm. So she has her arm still.
What was I gonna say?
Well, champ.
I guess like okay. We need to play your campaign at some point. Your guys'.
Oh, we don't have to
Like-
play mine if you don't
No,
want to.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying
We're
never
understand
gonna
that's
play it.
one we were fully invested in before
your
we got
guys'
to yours.
campaign. Like I want
Yes.
to play it.
No, because we're not allowed to play it unless
I
Maddie's here.
think we need to text them and be like, hey,
No.
How much do you guys care?
They care a lot.
Nope,
Clearly.
they care a lot.
Does Maddie?
Yes. She won't let us play theirs because she wants to play.
I don't know about
But
that.
the problem is that she doesn't have
Well, no, I
the
think
time.
she wants to, but like
She doesn't
feels
have the
bad,
time.
So she's like,
Well, yeah, she feels bad stopping
she won't
us.
tell us to
Like,
not
stop,
do
yeah.
it, but like.
But they
I
would
love
rather
it.
us wait. Same
I-
with Miguel.
Got to live with it. Like, alright,
Well,
we've got to wait for them, so what the plan is
that's my
that
favorite.
we've decided
I
is
know.
we're just doing
I still love the
crazy
you know,
sessions.
You just don't like your character.
No, I do like her. It's
But-
just
No, you have to
my
understand.
character in the other one is like, I just love that character. Like,
No, I
that's
know.
my favorite
That's
And
part
I'm
of
sorry
everything.
that this isn't that character.
But I'm not saying it's
Don't
because
do
of
that.
yours.
First off.
I'm
Second of all,
not
you
like.
gotta think of it.
I'm
We did
talking
your
about
campaign
them.
first and so forth, and
Yeah.
then
No,
I
it
started
would-
with someone else.
It would feel
I
the
would rather
same.
want to go back to my paragraph.
Like,
Yeah.
we started off being like, okay, this is our new campaign,
And we're deep in it too.
and I really
That's
made a
why
good
Yeah.
backstory
For
my
for
character.
mine, if, for
And I
example,
love
Lucas
her.
and Maggie's not here, I don't want to stop. I want us to play it, otherwise we don't play it.
No, I
Because we're
agree
not
with
here.
that so far, but it just
So
sucks.
I think
I think
we're gonna have to have an intervention. We're gonna get in Discord, be like Maddie, Maggie, Lucas. Starting
What do
from
you
next
want?
time, we're playing it. If we're not.
I don't know though.
Well, I know Maddie's coming down at least a week for Christmas, right?
Oh, I, didn't,
not
I haven't
sure.
followed you guys as much as I have.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
And then I think Maggie's going up with her afterwards.
Okay.
He's leaving us.
But I think the earliest she can come down is like the 27th
Okay.
of December, and she's staying for like a week.
If I recall correctly.
Oh, I make them down.
Did you not
It's
charge the
just
singers?
like, I'm not ready to like
Yeah.
never go back again.
Are you charging them now?
Like, I'm not,
Yes.
I don't want to let go of that character.
What?
yet.
I forgot to charge the piece. 2 weeks in a row. It's fine. Well, okay, so I thought we were doing his.
Yeah.
So today I was
Yeah.
like, I could charge him. Like this morning, I'm like, I could plug him in, but we're doing Dylan's, and we could do Dylan's. Like, right? I think we're doing yours, and I'm like, ah.
I just,
It's fine. This works.
Yeah.
It's not as good.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine.
Either way, like halfway through, we should swap it. You know, like it's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling Dylan I saw a cool combo from Gareth today. Or yesterday. You know his Thanos snap,
Yeah.
where he has to charge 3 hourglasses to be able to use it. There's one combo that you can charge it fully from 0. So you do it 3, like you.
So you get a guaranteed Thanos snap.
Yeah. The other cool thing about that is, there's 2 different combos that can get into it. 2 different starters that get into the combo, and one of them starts with Thanos snap. So if I have Thanos snap and I just use it, I can charge it immediately following Thanos snap.
that's crazy.
I recommend
I
break
don't
ring
know.
that combo.
Yeah. If
still
I'm in a
not-
combo like Garrus, break it.
Yeah.
I want to get better at Johnny.
I want them to not nerf my character. I can't believe they nerfed Raiden.
They did.
Crazy. Yeah.
Already?
They nerfed his damage.
Reptile got buffed a little bit. They nerfed his invisibility though.
Did they do anything to Johnny?
Well,
No.
his
He's
honestly,
untouched.
his invisibility wasn't the craziest thing you can do anyway.
No, what? I find this really stupid.
I think I think
Reptile-
Smoke's invisibility is way better.
Yeah.
Reptile,
it is.
the person who canonically goes invisible,
It's
has a
hard.
worse invisibility than a character that canonically doesn't.
Yeah,
It's like, why?
they don't do.
Like, why?
Oh,
Also-
I'm gonna spend a bar to make my invisibility go slightly faster.
Yeah, did you know, before
I hate that.
the patch he got a buff, if you spend a bar to do invisibility, because you could,
Yeah.
it did literally nothing. Literally nothing. Not even, you get like an extra second. Nothing. You just wasted the bar.
What's the point of it?
No.
There wasn't. But you could waste a bar. Yeah.
This game is
Then,
shit.
Yeah.
It's not good. I'm telling you.
they've actually given it a use, but they've also nerfed his regular invisibility. Now it's like, you become
So you use a
invisible.
bar to have the same invisibility from before.
No, a little different. So now his regular invisibility, it's like, alright, you do your green goo, and then you become invisible like a whole second later. Like longer than it was before. It's really slow now.
So like delayed
But-
or just slow?
No, it's like you go green, and say before it took like 2 seconds, now it takes 3 seconds for you to actually go invisible. So you would
That's
do
a
this
long
long
time.
combo, finish it, and before you would be invisible by the time it ended, and now you can actually do stuff and mix up. But now it's like, oh, the opponent's got back to neutral frames before you're actually invisible. So if you need to block, you're just no longer invisible. Using his
Okay.
regular invisibility now is pointless. So now you've got to use a bar for you to get invisible faster, and your invisibility lasts longer. So now you can go to invisible 6 to 7 seconds if you enhance, whereas it's like 4 to 5 seconds if you don't.
They hate us. They hate
They hate
us.
Reptile.
They hate Reptile.
Yeah.
How much is it?
They hate Reptile. Who else do they fucking hate?
17, 27.
Apparently, Warlock
We need
and
to
Rain.
go all
Yeah. They hate Rain.
I love
Want to
watching
buy a
the
home? No, not in this apartment.
I love watching the tournaments,
You're screwed.
and then just before they were like, oh, another
Honestly,
Brock,
I think
another
it is-
Brock.
Barak, no, with Cyrex.
7.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Cyrex.
I think
And
it
now
is,
it's like,
honestly,
oh,
like,
Baraka? Who cares?
sometimes you can save more buying than
you
renting.
still see a lot of Barakas, but it's like, oh,
Huh?
now it's an even playing
Sometimes, like, you can save more buying than renting.
Yeah.
Renting is, like,
For what?
really bad. Like, buying a house rather than, like, renting.
Chase.
Do not rent a house.
When I went on
But-
Chase, it was like
No, I do.
looking to buy a home. I was like, ha, no.
But then it's, like, it's just a mess. It depends.
No, so your rent if you can't afford the house, but you can
Right.
afford to keep paying every month forever.
Well, the thing is, if they
But
can
you're
rent an
wasting-
apartment, at least if they have bigger space, especially.
Oh yeah, an apartment's different.
No,
like,
I'm saying like. This
Like
is a
you can
difference.
rent an apartment, but you don't want to rent like a home with like yard, like
Yeah.
that type of
I
thing.
mean, I don't know.
I mean, maybe
Things are just
maybe
so
you should. I don't know.
expensive.
I'm not
It's like actually
taking your shit
fucking
today.
crazy.
Anyway, so last we left off, you guys killed the Bahir Sea Serpent variant.
Yeah.
You saved 2 crew members from almost certain death. I think it's the same rules as if the worm eats you, where
Yeah, you can crawl out.
Yeah, you could crawl out. You take enough damage, you die inside. But you guys killed it. I think it was within a round. It just felt like forever because it takes an hour to do. So you killed it. Now what? Now what are you gonna do?
We did it.
Yippee!
Yeah. The other the gnolls are like, oh. Everyone's like,
He's
ah.
like,
I'm just like, celebratory tea. Celebratory tea.
oh,
Celebratory tea. Celebratory tea.
thank you.
Celebratory tea.
Salvatore soup.
Nar.
Salvatore soup. Alright.
Thank you. Start drinking.
Crew drinks your tea.
Is it nighttime?
Scully
or no?
drinks your soup.
I eat the soup.
Is
What's
it
that?
nighttime, Kevin?
Yeah, it's at night.
I eat the soup.
I don't
also.
remember. I think it's still day.
Okay.
But is it like evening, late evening?
Late afternoon. Early evening. So like 5.
Okay.
I want to say, realistically, in game time, you fought it within a minute. But I feel like at sea battle with the sea monster probably took a while, like 30 minutes. But it felt like hours.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm gonna.
It is slumped on the ship like shown.
I will go to the front of the ship. I'm gonna stand on the steps. If I can do it.
No,
Yeah, there
you
we go.
can't. No.
Hey,
Hey.
down.
Ow.
Down. Come on. Chill.
Right.
They're just trying to jump on my lap.
Hi,
I can't do it.
people. I have an announcement.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
dusk, I will be doing story time. If you'd like to join story time, come within roughly 10 feet.
The moment you said that, like my head just like popped up. What is the option now?
What indeed?
We'll do that just when the sun hits the horizon.
Oh.
So the
I
light
don't know
really
about this.
glistens in the smoke.
Dear Lord.
All right.
I
Well,
am scared.
in the meantime, while you guys are waiting for the perfect time of day, the crew starts scavenging the body to see if they can use anything. So the gnolls start taking teeth and claws. You know, I think an eyeball
Would it
probably.
have money on it?
You can check.
I'll check if it has money on it.
Sure. Roll investigation.
I would like to try harvest some of the meats. For
I was
soup.
just about to say I want to cut some
Survival
parts of
check.
it.
I'm currently
Or like anything that would
Heading
like be
down like around here.
valuable, like gold.
I'm heading down around here, filling like little pillows and stuffing them close as like little chairs, ready for story time. I'm setting up.
You're setting up story time.
You said
Well,
investigation.
while you're setting up, you can move the minis around as story time if you would like.
Did you say investigation?
I'm moving the monster because you guys are harvesting him.
I got a 6.
6.
I rolled a 3.
To chop up meat.
So you chop up the meat.
Did you say you do it in the front of the ship?
So just so you know, not only am I looking for meat.
Anyway, it's
also
like around the stairs
I
would
get
be
anything
nice, but then
valuable
it's
that you might have
and everyone
swallowed.
could be around. You'd be here.
That is
Yeah.
22.
22
Yeah.
investigation, right? Or survival?
Investigation.
Investigation? Okay. So, starting with Dylan with your 6
Oh, my
survival.
full roll was a 7.
Okay. So, with the 6 survival, you chop up meat into slices. You don't know
I don't know.
what of this creature is the right cut, but you get several cuts.
Some toxic, right?
No idea. So you
I
have
like the teriyaki.
what would be equated as like
It's not teriyaki.
prime Behir rib
It's the same.
and Behir breast. So you have different cuts of the Behir. Not really sure, but based off logic, you cut where the most meat is. You're not like
How do you spell Behir? B-E-H-I-R?
yeah, like that. Behir. So you have cuts of Behir. You're not like brain dead. You're not gonna like cut off like bone and be like, this is meat. Like you cut meat, you're just not sure what is the best meat. Taylor with a 3 or a total 7.
Yeah, it was 7.
You figure that teeth and claws and could be worth a lot, so you get some of those. So you can add Behir teeth. You could try to sell it.
Okay.
The gnolls have the same idea, so they're helping you out. They make like necklaces out of the teeth and stuff. And Chanel with a 22. While it's still on deck, while Dylan's cutting it up, you cut its gut open to find like its stomach. So it's like the scene in Jaws where they cut the stomach open and all this stuff inside spills out. So you actually find there's a bunch of shit in there. So you find like pieces of wood, like pieces of ship, bones of creatures. There's like you find humanoid bones as well, enough for like maybe two medium-sized humanoids worth of bones, and also there are like some scattered pieces of gold. Let's see. You find 8 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces in the gut of the Behir. Other than that, you find what would have probably belonged to the people at 8, but it's like pieces of metal that were something, but it's not anything anymore.
No surprise.
Yeah, but you cut its gut open. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Well, I'll continue like cutting. So I'm gonna cut some meat, and I'm gonna cut extra pieces for him.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm cutting some for my bird.
Do you want to roll yourself or give him an advantage on that roll?
I will roll. Okay. And this is investigation again?
No, this one's gonna be survival.
Survival.
Yeah.
Let's see where I got survival.
For like making food for you.
How much is your survival? plus
1.
That's 9.
Okay, so a little better. You're not sure what the best cuts of the Bahir are, but you help figure out, like, process of elimination. Probably this is not good. This might be good, and it's worth a shot. So you guys cut pieces of the Bahir. So
Hopefully my bird survives.
yeah, so prime Bahir ribs.
Probably looks at us like, what the fuck is this?
And Bahir breast.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently, Tremor is not going to be released with Omni-Man.
That sucks.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is he in the fucking trailer?
Yeah, Omni-Man, Tremor can be November 20th.
Why?
And
2 whole weeks
yeah, dude.
for a cameo Tremor?
Okay.
That's funny.
Just release him with Omni-Man. Fuck.
Yeah, so-
Alright, and then Omni-Man comes out on the 9th.
The 9th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's soon.
That is, I believe that's
Next
early
week.
access. And then a few days later, then everyone can buy him. So I get him day 1, and I think you guys have to wait a day.
Is the pre-order, that's already ended, right?
Yeah, it's that's when, like, before the game came out, if you
Wow.
pre-ordered it. It's the one that gives you the skin for Johnny, that's that other guy. If you get all that, actually, you could probably get the pass now. It's just, overall, getting it now is more than if you got it at the beginning. But that's up to you. You could pre-order it now if you want Omni-Man day 1, I think. Or you could just come here and play him day 1, and then buy him whenever you feel like it. It's fine. He's gonna be. Well, yeah. He's only $6, I think. Can you believe that the fatality costs twice as much as the character? Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, so you guys cut the Bahir.
I think what they should do is add more to the fatality, like as a pack, and just keep releasing it for the people who bought the thing.
What I think they should do for next time is, Invasion. You get Scorpion at the end, and you get a bunch of currency that you use to buy skins. The fatality should be in that shop for you to buy with that currency. And then if you can't afford it, then they have real world currency.
Yeah.
Still should not be $12 though. Ridiculous. Disgusting even. Alright, so you guys have food, which you can cook, and the sun is starting to hit the water and starting to go under, and it's almost sundown, and it is the perfect time for story time.
Alright.
Yay, story.
I'll move the mic closer to you because it's story time.
What story, as I load up my pipe, would you guys like to hear?
Scary. Scary story.
I don't have many. I have a lot of scary stories,
The
but
Captain's like sea monster story.
sea monsters.
Scully's like
A ghost
fairy tale.
Princess.
Princess and
Yay.
Frog.
and the frog.
Let me give you some some choices.
Yeah.
We've got flying giants, the world of perpetual war. Oh, I went to a place that was only uphill. That was crazy. There's
Sisyphus rolling the boulder uphill.
oh, and then there's the world of many eyes. That was nice. That's where I got my left eye.
You hear a lot of like murmurs from the crew, like, and then they start calling out, "Eyes!"
Yeah.
War.
I'm down for the eye one.
But,
that sounds the scariest.
For the crew of NPCs, it's majority flying giants. Jacob's like, I know this. But as players, you guys can convince Dylan otherwise. What story you want to hear?
The eyes. The eyes.
Perpetual war.
Eyes.
So what is this?
What story do you want to hear?
So what story do you want to hear? Based on the options were World of Many Eyes, World That's Only Uphill, Perpetual War, Flying Giants. Is that it?
Yeah, that's what I said so far.
Yeah.
When I invented rock, paper, scissors. That was fun.
I will say the world uphill because you actually technically already talked about the eyes one. It was one of your favorite ones.
Actually,
Yeah, I guess.
Huh?
Well, the cool thing about this pipe, let me tell you what it does, so that we can all, it might influence your decision. Basically, it's a pipe, and the smoke exhaled from it does not dissipate. Instead, it lingers round the bearer. That's why I'm putting Underdank in here. We're all gonna get lit.
So Smoker from One Piece.
Yeah.
It's like that.
But in our case, it's weed.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's a weed. So, Dylan,
And then,
did you put it in yet?
Huh.
The Underdank in yet? Or not
yeah,
yet? You did?
I'm just putting it in there.
Okay,
I'm
so,
starting to
alright. So, yeah, keep going. I'm
Give it a
keeping
puff.
track of how many
Puffs.
puffs you did.
Oh Lord.
Basically, after 10 minutes, the smoke forms moving shapes that reenact the bearer's most impressive and heroic achievements for 5 minutes. When the realistic performance is complete, the smoke dissipates, and the pipe can't be used this way until the next dawn.
Oh wow. I would like to listen to the World of Uphill.
The uphill one.
You guys
That's
are going to have to
Yeah.
battle amongst yourselves.
wow. That,
I guess
maybe
we
I
already
can
heard the eyes.
sway your choice.
Well, I mean, he
If
kind
you
of
want-
told us about
if
it.
you
That's why I was
want
like,
to see visually what happens
Is there a creature there?
Yeah.
when
Nice.
you go uphill, you look back, and that's uphill. That's the uphill one.
kind eyes.
Wow.
The one with eyes has the most majestic views.
Okay.
The ice change is it's kind of taxed, and there's a goblin that runs the universe, which is crazy.
Eyes.
Oh,
Then
perpetual
the
war.
perpetual
Yeah.
war one is where I went with the world that's constantly at war, has the most advances ever, the most peaceful place I've ever been.
Interesting.
And then there's
The
flying.
most peaceful place you've ever been.
And then there's flying giants that ride killer whales.
That's cool, but I
The
think
whales
the
also
uphill
fly, don't
ones
forget
sound
Some
that.
stories are
interesting.
longer than others.
Well, if you guys can't decide amongst yourselves, you can roll a dice, and whoever gets higher gets...
Oh yeah, we can play the
Yeah,
game.
you can play the game.
Well, I changed my answer, I guess.
Well, and see, now you guys have to play the game.
So we roll the higher.
Just roll a d6, the higher one gets to pick the story.
Are we doing it in game?
No.
You can...
I think we're our characters are discussing it in game.
Alright, so
So I'm gonna suggest.
You
Alright,
got 10 minutes to decide.
we should roll for it. I hand out dice.
Of course. You know how
I'm
I
imagining, you've seen the Disney's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
When they're smoking,
Wait, are we rolling a
and it's
D6?
really
Yeah,
disgusting.
D6. One second. I just have to make sure I can do the thing
Yeah,
I want to do.
you mean cheat?
No,
No.
I don't cheat. I use a tactical advantage.
What are you doing?
He's looking at his abilities to see if he has a tactical advantage.
I might have.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
You don't know what I'm doing.
You have no idea. I don't even know.
Where are my infusions? Why doesn't it fucking tell me?
Yes, now. Maybe Friday after we watch Doctor Who, we can play FNAF 2.
Yeah,
I think we should.
I think you'll like it. In my opinion, FNAF 2 is the
Well,
best
now I
one.
want to play them.
FNAF 2 is my
That was
favorite.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. You got the least scary jump scare.
Yeah.
Freddy's the least scary.
Yeah. But it was scary
Bonnie
that
is the scariest.
Really?
In
What
my
about
opinion.
Foxy? I want to...
His jump scare is not as scary. Bonnie's is absolutely terrifying.
Like, I know I've seen them, but it's been such a long time ago, so I don't remember.
Foxy's the one where he just comes in the doorway and he's like,
I think I have to go onto the
Bonnie
managed
and
character
Chica
for it.
are like in your
Cool.
face, like,
Yeah, I'm T-Dub. Yeah, we should play
Infusions.
my first jump scare was from Bonnie in FNAF. Never forget.
Traumatized.
Absolutely traumatized. I was actually watching a streamer play on my iPad.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
The jump scare happened, and then I was no longer holding the iPad. I threw it across the room.
That's
I
funny.
remember this one time, like, oh my god, I was laying in bed, and like, I was just scrolling on like Twitter or something, and it was like one of those videos that was like, oh, like, look closer, like, what are they doing? Or like,
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
And it's just like a white face, like, oh my god.
I hate
I'm
I,
gonna
those.
use
like,
my charlatan's die.
Mhm.
Whenever you roll a 6-sided die, you can control the number it rolls. What did you guys get?
I got a 5.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me.
Whoa!
Wait, what?
A 6!
I like to imagine is
Wait,
when you
wait,
throw
why do
it,
you have this?
like,
I'm
he,
an artificer.
Yeah.
he made a cheating dice.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I like to imagine when you roll it, it does the thing that
I'm part of the app.
like that a D20 does, where the D20 is like rolling and it's like whoa,
Whoa.
except it's a D6, so it makes
Yeah.
less sense.
It's like
It just goes
whoa.
legs
It
and
just-
arms and then does breakdancing.
it keeps bouncing. It's stuck in perpetual
Yeah, when that
bounce
happens,
until it
it's like,
lands on
I'm
a
close,
6.
obviously.
So,
Perpetual war.
and then everyone else is like,
I mean, it sounds
Alright.
Can I afford to care less?
So,
Hey, that's right.
Also, you
Yeah,
have the last
Saunders.
decision because it's you.
Well, he
perpetual
does.
war.
As you start to say this, it's like a fog rolls in, but it is from the pipe, and it like.
Are we all smoking, or we're just getting like secondhand?
It's like
smoke?
cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Dylan's drinking. He's smoking from the pipe. Then the pipe is like the smoke is coming off of him,
Yeah. So
and it's
It-
like a fog machine.
It lingers though.
yeah.
So
That's-
it's like
that's it.
Like the wind,
Yeah,
the
that's
wind
what
is
I
not
thought.
blowing it away. It is staying. It's like at everybody's ankles,
Yeah.
right? Shorter people are closer to the ground. But he's the only one actively smoking from the pipe, so he's taken like 3 hits already.
So on top.
You're-
Yeah. I think this was just after the hot tub explosion.
oh.
I decided. No, that was after.
Fog.
It was after Dinosaur Pub.
Ugh.
I decided to treat
Oh,
myself.
so every time he says something, you like start to see it in the fog. So it's like a hot tub.
Yeah, just
There is like you hear like the bubbling of a jacuzzi, and he says explosion. It's like, and you hear dinosaurs, and you like hear like the.
The first thing Dinosaur pops, you see like 2 T-Rexes just cheers. And me at like the vault, like.
Yeah.
I went to this one world. I don't know what it's called, but it was great. There were so many explosions and nuclear warheads.
The scene from
Oppenheimer.
what's the movie?
1942. No,
19. What's the one that's just a really long?
1918.
1918, where he's running. You see like the explosions go
The
off.
1917, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 1917.
It's been a while. It's been a few years.
Yeah.
1917 was a while ago. 100 years ago.
And, this whole area I was in was like covered with was a force field. It was great. And there were even laser kind of tactics didn't work. You guys will get there. Well, you won't die, but you'll get there eventually. Anyway, I landed outside
From the crowd.
outside of a spa. Decided to treat myself. The spa was called Spa,
Oh,
and
very creative.
I decided, relaxing sauna experience while you hear the in the distance. Sounded nice. It was a friendly
Now you
dragon.
guys are starting to get the second one.
Ball. A dragonborn was telling me all about it. Basically, as you see, like the kind of environment change. It's
Yeah.
almost like Major Illusion.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's getting to the point where it's like it's pretty good illusionary magic, but it's still looking like smoke.
Yeah.
But you're getting high, so you don't care that it looks like smoke. It's like getting real. And everyone's getting secondhand. Some people are starting to like cough. the younger people, like the two little kids that are on here, they're like.
Oh my god, the kids.
And then the two
Xena
little
wants
kids.
some.
Xena wants them, and then kid opens the door, shoves them inside, closes the door. His eyes are looking red. Scully's looking like a lightweight. Like Lucas's character passes out. Miguel's character passes out. They're like asleep. The Knolls are like chilling. They're like as a story unfolds.
Apparently, this place got so. They all loved killing and war so much that their opponents were just getting too good at killing and war. So were they. So everyone then had to get really good at just surviving and anti-airs and nukes and stuff, right? So they got so good at defenses, no one could do shit. Becoming the peaceful place ever. That's why I always say, war is the way to peace.
What is it good for?
Woof.
Xena.
Woof. She's probably hungry.
Yeah.
Woof. You can keep going as I feed her. Come on. Xena. Hungry. So after he tells the story about the perpetual war, tangent continues on. You end up talking about probably end up talking about.
So when I invented rock paper scissors, basically, so the halfling dimension. No, there's a place with halflings. They love that shit. I invented a tournament and made sure.
Smoke is like.
Yeah. Made sure there was a billboard showing all the results of the tournament as the tournament proceeded. I, of course, entered the tournament. I then traveled forwards in time to see the billboard at its complete state. I won. Who would have thought? I then went back. I got my time wrong by like 5 years, so I had to live through that. But eventually, I was back at the tournament.
I can feel like writing shit just to remember it. And the night of just stuck.
But then I forgot, so I had to go back again.
I am
To write down a piece of paper in my drawer, go back forward to get it out my drawer and see the result, and then I went.
brother.
Alright. Now, I need everyone to roll con save. Dylan at disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, not 20. Damn, nice.
That's 20.
Oh, you too?
Wait, 2 nat 20s? What the heck?
No.
What are we rolling?
A
Con
con save.
Constitution saving throw.
Brother.
That's awesome.
Save.
Yeah, Constitution
That
save.
is at 25.
Is that
Nice.
Boom.
Wait, but do I just look at
12.
Constitution?
Nice.
So your say saving throws?
Oh yeah.
Your constitution.
Yeah, the
Oh,
saving
wait.
throws are different from the regular checks.
Okay. Yeah, I assumed it was somewhere else.
Some people can have a really good saving throw, but a really shit check.
18?
Yeah, but plus 4.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we
huge.
fucking nailed it.
22.
Wait, so 22, 25,
21.
21, 12.
Nice. Me as well.
Yeah.
Holy.
Does any of you have dark vision?
I think
I think I do.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Inventory. Spells.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I want to get myself. I do indeed.
Yeah, superior dark vision.
Superior
I'm
dark
actually going to
vision.
go out this way because I don't want
Yeah,
Land
he's
on
eating dinner.
Yeah, she's hungry.
She's a hungry girl.
All right, so you guys all passed the save above 20. Nice, except for Dylan. So
What do you mean I don't fail? I don't take the save. Wait, above 20 is the save?
no, you all got above 20. The save was not above 20,
I
but
would laugh so hard.
Damn.
Someone gets a 19, you're like, fail.
it was 15. I thought about making it higher, but you guys would have beaten it anyway. You guys would have made it higher. So you all pass except for Dylan. So now temporarily you don't have dark vision.
Oh.
So now for the first time in your life, it's dark outside. It's nighttime.
Fuck.
I'm like,
Who turned on the light?
Hey, who turned on the light?
I'm like using the Knowles laps as my bed. Like kind of sitting there listening to the story all high.
Everyone's high, and all of the humans, all of a sudden, they're like, "It's so bright." Yeah. So everyone who failed the save switches whether or not they have dark vision.
That's funny. That's funny.
This reminds me of when we were in that dark place. People were popping. That was the beholder.
The clouds start to become really dark.
Let's not talk about that.
And you see in the clouds a beholder.
He almost died.
He did.
Right? Underdank. Right?
You remember when you popped like a balloon?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Well then.
Good times.
Good times. And at some point you all fall asleep.
Midnight Street.
Honk shoe.
Honk shoe, honk shoe. You guys have, I don't know, I've never been high. I don't know if you have, if your dreams are weird when you're high, but when you're on Underdank, they are.
Oh no.
Yeah. We all have a shared dream.
You have a shared dream of Dylan telling a story. Even you're like, you are listening to yourself and you're like.
We're in the crowd in the dream.
Yeah, in your dream.
I have notes. I'm like, tell it better.
Yeah.
That's the exact
Yeah. So like, when you wake up and they're talking about the story time, you're like, yeah, he wasn't telling it right. And they're like, but it was you. And it's like, no, I was there. Yeah. So everyone wakes up. No, not really sure what time it is. It's past dawn. The sun's already up, so you slept for a good, decent bit. Long rest for sure. A little longer than a long rest, actually.
2 long rests?
I mean,
16 hours.
I mean, it's at least the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have an idea what time it is?
Did the captain get
I
on?
would, right? Because
So
so because of my keen sense.
yeah. Oh, you know exactly what time it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it is about 11 a.m.
Oh,
So you don't know what date it is.
It doesn't tell you
I
what.
could tell the constellations.
Oh, but the stars aren't out.
I know.
All
And
right, okay.
it's all because of my
Yeah, your power.
powerness. It even tells me like what dimension and stuff.
So it's only been one day. It just feels like it's been longer.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, you wake up and you think, oh god, we slept like 3 days. No, you slept a night. It was normal.
2 charges.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. And after you all wake up, you all were sleeping on the deck. Everyone. Including the captain, the quartermaster, Jacob, Kid, the Knowles.
No, it's that shit.
So
Oh.
as you notice that, the captain's like, oh shit. And they look and they realize that you're anchored and all the sails are up. But no one can remember who did that.
Oh no, this is gonna be an amnesia
He did.
session. And we have to figure out what the fuck happened.
It's like the hangover.
Alright. This is gonna happen more than once. It's gonna be so fun.
Do you check your pockets?
Yeah.
All right, everyone wants to check their pockets.
It's like, oh, not again.
You check your pockets. Everything's there, but on the other side. So your wallet's now on the other side, but it's all the money's there.
Mine too.
Your is where it was, at least what you can remember. Everything.
Where's my parrot? Oh,
Where's my parrot?
Shitty,
in there.
Shitty Bird
Yeah,
is
Shitty Bird.
he's good. He's good. Everything is where it was. Also, everything was where it was.
Cool.
But the gold that you took from the Behir, there's now more than there was.
Oh.
So there's like 2 more pieces of gold.
Oh.
I'm missing gold.
Don't you fucking I'm just like still kind of sleepy, hugging onto one and all, but like she's like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look to see if there's someone new.
I know exactly.
So you look around, you're counting.
Yeah.
Like everyone's there, but you're starting to think that there's less gnolls than there was.
Who stole them?
Ah, shit. We only have 2.
How many we had originally? 4, right?
We had 4.
You had 5.
One left with the elves.
You had 5 originally.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You had 5
So
originally.
one died,
One
didn't it?
left.
But,
One left.
they all-
One died.
Yeah.
Yeah. One's missing.
One's missing.
I'm just like, one day I said that. I
Red alert!
I'm looking at the one I'm hugging onto.
So the one you're hugging onto is still there.
No, well, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
No, I just looked at it. It's like, where's your other one?
Oh, that's Lucas.
I'm in full panic mode.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sure it's
probably
around
fine.
here.
Maybe he drowned actually.
I was about to. I was like, I was like, good deal. Thank you. I look around. Is there anything I see that would help me get a clue?
Well, if you look around, you notice that you see laying on the floor is Taylor's voodoo doll.
I pick it up.
It's not inside you right now.
Yeah.
I pick it up,
Maybe it's no.
but I will put it like just in my coat to protect it.
Mm-hmm. You feel a little warmer, but in a nice way, like in a comforting way.
Okay.
As you guys are looking around, they're starting to like pull down the sails, and it's like, oh shit, no one was driving at night. We lost like hours of sail time.
So I just lazily get up to look
Do
for
we know
a
exactly
girl.
where we are?
That's true.
What direction we're facing? The captain probably knows what direction,
Well,
but
they assume you can assume that we're facing the same direction, but with one anchor, the ship like rotates.
also the constellation.
Is it-
But it's not.
You would know. No, it's not. It's
11 o'clock in the morning.
early afternoon. All you see is ocean on the horizon.
Oh, that's it. We're just in ocean. Oh.
Yeah, you're not.
We
You're.
have compasses.
Yeah, the compass can tell you what direction you're pointing if you can.
Same with the sun.
So you reach in your pocket. Did you have a compass?
I don't.
Oh, okay. So never mind. So someone has a compass on the ship.
No, I would have one.
Maybe?
Chanel, you have one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you are in the. You're facing not the direction you were going, but because you were anchored, you didn't drift away. The ship just you have to do a, like in Sea of Thieves where you have to do the long way to turn around, you know. So the ship is facing, like, I think west is to Orc territory. You guys are facing south, so you have to like turn the boat, which is harder when it's based on the wind. So, but it's not that hard. It'll just take a minute. So they're starting to set up the ship for normal sailing. But as for where you are in the ocean, no one was paying attention.
Alright, first things first. Scour the ship. You need to find this knoll. I'm gonna check the dragon.
Okay, and I told the captain the situation of where we at right now, and I look at the knoll that I was laying onto, just like rub its ears, like, where's your friend? Go get him. Go look.
He starts trying to count.
I look at him, waiting for him to realize.
He can only count to 2.
I do like Jimmy exactly. I was like.
So, after you guys like wake up and you rub the sleep out of your eyes, you remember that you've had 3 gnolls since Turtletown. One of them left with those elves that were really pissed. And so you've had 3 of the gnolls. One of them is unaccounted for on top of the deck, where everyone else is, excluding the children, which had bedtime.
I call my bird. I forgot his name.
The hawk?
Yeah. Alright.
The hawk's the only one not like weed hungover.
Yeah, I try to keep it away from that
Yeah.
side of shit.
I
Other videos, but better
my
not.
bird enjoy life.
You don't know
I think I still have that.
Raw Underdank.
Don't I have
Exactly.
this
You don't want my
Yeah, I forgot. Taylor has a squirrel. So Chanel brings out her bird. You bring out Shitty Bird, and Taylor brings out the squirrel, and it's like.
Like so, yeah. He's like the
No, you know what it is? It's like the squirrel from Ice Age, like the one that's always trying to put the nut in the ice, and he's like, he's got like a snaggle tooth. Yeah, he's zonked. Shitty Bird is zonked. Your bird is the only responsible one.
You did not want my bird high. You can ask my phone that I asked my bird so he can help me look for our little friend.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the hawk starts circling. Sorry, the boat to see if you can find the corpse in the water, and then it'll come back to you.
I'm gonna talk to Scully and what's her name that also helps with the
Susie.
Susie.
The Scully and Susie are like the cannoneers.
I'm gonna talk to them to see like, did we have combat while we were high? And see if there's like, are we missing cannonballs or anything?
All right.
And get them to check inventory.
Yeah. So, do you go with them, or you just tell them to go?
Yeah, I'm going with them.
Okay. So you guys go downstairs. Scully first, then you, then Susie's behind you. Scully walks in and he immediately slips and falls and realizes that there is a lot of water on the cannon level, which sucks.
Oh wait, that's high.
Yeah.
Do we? Okay.
Oh shit.
How did anyone notice how low the ship is?
If you look out.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, how low's the ship?
I go swim.
Wait, why?
So you go into the water.
Yeah.
And when you look at the
For safety?
you know, so you know, you've seen boats. There's like the line of where the water goes, and it's like you can clearly, this is the water level. We're like this much more underwater. Like not, the ship is rather large, but something has caused the ship to lower. You're not like taking on water, but there is like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like if you've stepped out the shower and you didn't have a towel down and the floor is just water.
Okay, it's not too severe.
No, you're not like, it's not like ankle deep, but like enough where Scully like slipped and he fell and he's like, what?
Okay, so I'm not going to jump then because I thought of 2 things and so forth. That's not that important so forth. Also, I go to you and make sure no one's near. My hand guys. Protect it.
Where was it?
On the ground.
Oh, I was fucked up.
So while you're down there
You were
with
taking twice the weed.
Yeah, you should have had this.
I swear to God, when the sun goes down, the wrist is gonna like start like have many little chains
yeah, like if you sniff
on your bones.
if you sniff the doll, it's like it still smells like weed because
Yeah.
it's got like infused.
That's funny.
Oh my
So
God. That'd be
when
kinda funny, the
you're
ball
down
start moving itself.
in the cannon level, it looks less like you're sinking, more like someone dumped a lot of water here. Like someone spilled water here or something. It is salt water, but you're not. The ship is not sinking. I feel like it would have. You imagine at this speed it would have sunk better. But
Maybe in a storm?
a lot of the gunpowder is wet,
Ah.
which
Oh, that stinks.
Scully and
Ruined
Susie
it.
are like, fuck.
So that.
Not all of it, but like most of it.
So if we get in combat soon,
Yeah, okay, that's fine. No, that's fine.
and our next location is orc territory.
That's fine.
Oh,
We're a human. We're a human,
We'll
Jake.
leave.
Well, and on the bright side, says Scully, we have all our cannonballs.
Great.
Mm.
Yeah.
We didn't fire any. I think we have enough cannonballs for. We have more. We'll run out of powder before we run out of cannonballs.
Right. Yeah, that's great.
So we'll be able to fire a few.
I just started rolling my eyes. Give me a list of things you need.
Gunpowder.
Away from Nazis at all.
I don't know yet. We're going to find out.
I look at Susie and Scully and say that to them.
Gunpowder, definitely. We think we've got enough cannons. This is Susie talking.
Mm-hmm.
We've got enough cannons, but we should check for leaks because I don't know where this water is coming from.
I could also go through Tyron's space or something to get us more gunpowder.
I was gonna ask for help for that.
I could also see what happened here, but it's not very likely I land pinpoint accurately to see what happened.
Fair. I'm not gonna
And a
waste.
chance I would just get higher gun.
50th anniversary crossover.
Listen. Who are you? Who are you?
Awesome.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Just like old ass fuckers.
So that's why the null's missing. Gareth fatality.
Funny thing is, I can bring someone else to the
Oh shit.
That's funny.
So,
Well, anyways, it was.
I'm checking the dragon.
Yeah,
See if
I'm
anything's
gonna look around again and
damaged
see.
up
you
here.
go up to the dragon, and once you get there, roar, I'm a dragon. Because it does that whenever you look at it, even though the character's dead.
Alright, good. It's still there.
It's still there. It still
Aw,
operates.
Yay.
Memories.
R.I.P.
Our fallen friend. Your
Yep.
character, you get a little bit of like, yeah, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, you pulling out.
Yeah, pulling out for him.
Pull myself.
I
Yeah.
check my room.
You go to your
Oh,
room.
my tent or whatever.
Yeah, you go to your tent. The tent, everything is exactly the same.
Alright. No.
No.
I'm gonna then check the sleeping
Yeah.
quarters.
So you check the sleeping quarters where there's a bunch of like beds and hammocks. This one, it's not fully in order. It looks like no one made their bed, but you all slept upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we
No.
checked the captain's quarters
You
yet?
have not checked the captain's quarters yet.
Okay, then I'll check there.
Alright, you go into the captain's quarters, open the door. Papers everywhere,
Oh.
and a sleeping gnoll.
There?
Good.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I found him.
Yeah. And the captain's like, fuck, what did you... It's like when you come home and the dog has ruined
Yeah.
What
everything.
the hell?
What the hell?
There's stuff all over the papers everywhere, ripped, wet, poo in the corner.
Ew.
You're starting to think he got stuck in there.
no one take it.
Panic ensued.
Damn.
Like
We
the
got stuck
slow
in there,
rotation.
Freaked out, took a shit, fell asleep.
I just put our love little wall.
That's
That sounds like Underdank.
Yeah.
That's so
I
funny.
just start petting the Knoll to wake it up.
I-
Don't chill, bad little thing.
let me put it back.
That's funny.
Oh,
one about you.
That's a really good Knoll mini too.
Yeah.
I actually really like it. I'm glad the Knolls are here so we can use the Knoll minis.
like
It's
them.
fun.
Yeah.
Alright, you out.
So now everyone is accounted for, except you remember one creature that is on your ship that you haven't seen in a minute.
Remember this?
Nope.
No.
The cat's there.
Ah.
The what?
No, it is.
What?
What? Oh,
Little-
because we mentioned cat.
We already walked around.
Really?
Where's the cat?
Look at you, Hugger.
Not sure where the cat is.
Kitty.
Hey.
Yes, we're looking for a cat.
Sorry,
We've already found the dog.
Rawr.
You got a problem with that?
we found the dog.
Rawr.
We found the dog. All right. Oh.
He's,
You better.
he's safe. He
Xena,
is okay.
roll stealth.
No.
Yeah.
Great fail.
Great fail.
Cast speak with animals. Row.
She's tall.
Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong? Do you want?
Are
She
those
needs to be
two
taken
tall?
out.
Yeah, maybe. Took her out a bit ago. What time is it?
What's wrong with that?
740.
Are they like themed?
I like 8. We'll have a little intermission. I'll take her out.
Alright.
Some black.
So
I would like to search the kind of area to see if there are any like
Just touching on
footprints or something
Huh?
that like are
Touching on
wet
what you
prints or something to see if this was like
Read
maybe
it.
malicious, maybe something did it to us.
The
good idea.
Coast
So you roll.
LLC.
What would that be?
Probably
I
investigation.
guess investigation.
I'm actually trying to find this
You
thing.
couldn't tell what my socks were. I said of the coast. I'm
Um.
like, you're missing a whole
Oh
line.
yeah. What?
The lizards part.
This is the coast.
It has like
Nat
on the bottom.
one.
And has like D&D.
So
Impossible. You're like,
7.
No.
it's like so much probably happened. Like
Come here.
It's all right.
there are footprints.
No.
Probably
Yeah.
our
Whoa,
own.
whoa.
Probably your own. You're like you see like wet
Who left
footprints.
this footprint here?
So you
I
start,
take another step. There's another one.
you start following the footprints and it takes you back, and you end up going like this. Like this guy's sneaky motherfucker. So, yeah. Kid's like, I'll check the crow's nest, look for the cat. Bird comes back. Nothing in the ocean. You found it in there. Kid's going up the ladder. Sails are almost all the way down. They're starting to pull up the anchor.
No. I just start looking for the cat more.
Yeah.
I am going to look in the captain's room again
Oh,
just
yeah.
to make sure.
So you open up the captain's room.
I'm hoping. Horror film.
Stop. You don't hear or
Hey.
see
Chill.
any cat, but you do see
Stop.
the captain.
Stop.
He's putting like a bag over his hand.
Stop.
It's a large poo,
Ew.
and he, toss it off the ship.
I'll go check on our poor prisoner.
We have a prisoner.
Yeah.
Oh, Riz?
Yes!
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about him.
Oh, shit. I would imagine I would have brought him up for the bone cloud.
I wouldn't even
Oh, yeah.
recommend that.
Would you have?
I would have, yeah.
You would have?
Oh,
Alright. So you brought him up before.
She's really trying.
She's trying, just stand there. Just stand like this. Oh,
Stairs needs more space.
sit. Sit.
Pull down.
Dar she blows.
Booty whipper.
So do a little rewind to when you're telling Riz about the event.
Oh, yeah. I was just like taking his shackles, like, come on. We've got story time.
And then who's holding on to him?
Well, I still have the rope or chain or whatever we have
Yeah.
on him. I'm still keeping that tied, but like untie it from a pole. You tie it, bring him up, tie it to the stairs.
All right. Well, the first thing you would have noticed when you woken up, he's not there.
Of course.
Oh.
You should be surprised.
Who could have seen this coming?
I did.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, since I'm feeling responsible, I'm gonna still look for the cat.
Oh. Well.
Please.
Welcome to my pain. This is literally what she did to me earlier when I was on the chair.
She does this every day.
And I just love when his dad was like, "You're doing great."
Does that to me during Dr.
No, it was funny because I'm laying there, I'm trying to close my eyes, and she just like managed to. She literally pushed the chair towards the other couch and then jumped up. And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like."
Yeah.
So
I didn't know.
quick intermission maybe. Alright, Cena, I'm gonna need you to move so I can get up.
Zena!
Oh, this is gonna hurt. She's gonna jump off me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zena.
Come on. Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
There we go.
There you go.
Who could have seen this coming?
She's like,
Uh-oh.
destruction and holiness.
She wants to cause havoc. No.
Can you
Zena,
quickly
Alex?
turn on MK before you move? Yeah.
Oh, are you walking?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk her.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Alright, now fight me in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, let's do it.
I need my food.
You guys know how to do it. Oh, now you want to sit in the car? Yeah. Remote is somewhere over there.
Alright, and for Enzo, we try walking. You'll be dying to actually go on a walk. I'm ready. As soon as we're about to put the harness on, you try to escape. As hard as possible.
With Cena, I'll walk to her with the harness, and she just walks away, and I'm like, all right, so what do you want? You want the harness on? So I have to look for that one. She'll just walk away. Come back to Pluto TV.
What is it?
HDMI 4. I will return.
Okay.
There he is. Oh, after what we've been through, that was scary. Yeah, but this way it's more fair that we all get those, so we just get one out.
Yes. Boy. Follow me
question. I thought about it. If I asked, what's his name, Ramel to do tomorrow, 3 to 11, would you be more comfortable doing Saturday, 3 to 11? Mm-hmm. Okay, no worries. I just thought about it and I was like, shoot, I could have done that. Maybe feel more comfortable with it. But like, to be honest with you, it's not hard. I promise you. It's not really bad. Most people are on tomorrow. And like I tell you, if you need anything, just call me, you know? Alright, then. Cool, cool. Then I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
Did you want to turn Chanel?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Beryl.
What happens in your future is devastating. What? Do I become an asshole or something?
Yep. Oh, good. You took care of her blankets. That's what I got done. And then, okay, good. You're not good. You're bad. You're a bad dog.
No.
hits here, but the animation goes way over here. That's what every time I'm like, so annoying. I get it.
Sounds like Aaron's.
No, I like them. That's why when I start playing games, I'm like, I don't understand how to hit this crap. Yeah, it's so annoying. Because every time you do it, it's like, it looks like it hits. It doesn't.
I want to smell your hair.
Too bad.
No. Why can't I smell your hair? Oh, it's not. You smell good. Please.
Maybe later.
No. Come on. Okay, then fine. Just listen to me. Get out.
Come on.
Huh?
Forgot
About
the
that.
fridge. It's sucking. I'm so sorry.
Stop.
Well, no, it's meant to be cold.
What's about to be cold?
No, it's meant to be cold.
What's meant to be cold?
Sucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like.
You can heat it. Everyone heats it.
No, but there is such thing as cold sake too, dude.
Yeah.
Even though I definitely prefer hot sake always, but I actually wanted to try it more. And I hope the best remembers.
Okay. I put your PlayStation on rest mode and turn off the TV.
Excellent. I'm proud of you because you knew better. Thank you.
Oy, oy. Alright.
Alright.
Gamer.
How am I being sneaky? You're being sneaky.
So when you notice that Riz is not handcuffed to where he was before, you're like, oh well.
Huh.
Oh my gosh, shit. Where's the cat?
And then you hear kids say, "I found him."
The cat?
Yeah, he's up here, and he holds the cat over the edge. The cat's like, and he brings it back in.
So like you had a bad trip. Alright. I'll
However,
look for that idiot.
So you guys are looking for who? Riz?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you know that Riz had a crew.
Everybody's lost.
Most of the
where's Wally?
yeah, where's Wally? The orc who was part of his crew, who's your friend, he's up top and he's like confused and hungover of being high and stuff.
Where's my bones?
Bones, unfortunately, could not get high, being that he was a skeleton.
Tragic.
Rip. You can get high because of your voodoo doll.
I'm magical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's just there. He's like,
I'm gonna help
Why?
gotta get the water out of the
out of the cannons
deck.
area. Yeah.
so I'm gonna use shape water to like get it out.
So you get pretty much all the water out, but the gunpowder is already ruined. So that you can't really save the shape water. I mean, maybe, but you'd have to do it like one at a time. But you get all the water out. But you are down a few barrels of gunpowder, unfortunately. Sag. Yeah. What about everybody else? We're searching the ship for.
Idiot.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Where
I assume the bird is gonna fly around and look.
Yeah, and I'm going to look in the kitchen.
Alright, so you go down to the kitchen.
Yeah.
What do you do?
in the kitchen?
Or like the food prep area, because you guys have a dining room. It's the mess hall. That's all one area.
Yeah.
The dining room and the mess hall is one area.
Pretty much.
So the ship doesn't have all the rooms sectioned off, but confirmed rooms, and I'll let you know, is there's storage for just general.
I'll check the storage.
There's the food area, which is kitchen, food storage, table.
I'm going there because one
There's-
thing he wants most right now.
Sleeping quarters, which not all these rooms are huge, but there's like enough. The sleeping quarters is some beds and a lot of hammocks to save floor space. Then there's the captain's quarters, and then there's the place where all the cannons are, and then there's the upper deck.
I'm going to use my thermal cube and place it nearest the gunpowder to try dry it out.
Okay, yeah, that would you assume that would take some amount of time, but you can just leave it there for as long as it lets you, which is forever, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you leave it just nearby. How big is the thermal cube? It's not like this. It's like a handheld.
It's a 3-inch cube.
3 inches.
Pretty small.
So like, hold on, I have a deep. It's like this.
And it keeps keeps dry heat, generates dry heat, keep temperature within 15 feet of it at 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa. So you not even like it won't even ignite the gunpowder, even if you put it there, it'll just be hot.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. Yeah, so you can leave it nearby. It's like when when your shoes get wet, you leave them out to dry. It's kind of like that's what we're doing with the
Oh, you
gunpowder.
got something for to help you during the cold nights, like winter time.
Yeah. No, this is an amazing item. So many uses. Xena, please. I fed you. You pooed. I don't want to hear it.
This one's attention is all it is.
She might want to watch TV even.
Because she's standing on the couch, just staring at us.
She's in the bar.
Oh. She's scratching.
I want her to look in the
Xena.
She's licking.
alchemist pose.
Yeah, full metal
Xena.
alchemist. Hey,
She doesn't care.
she'll
I'll keep an eye out.
she'll do it
No,
eventually.
she's coming back.
No, that's not what we wanted.
Jill, what's up?
Alright. So that's doing working its magic. Scully offers to keep an eye on it, make sure nothing explodes. Susie offers to keep an eye on Scully to make sure nothing explodes.
I love that.
And now where were we with you and you?
I'm going to storage.
You're going to storage. Now where are you going?
Kitchen.
Are we
Kitchen.
Well, mess
looking-
hall.
Mess
Are we
hall.
looking for the guy?
They're looking for Riz.
Yeah, we're going back to them now. I'm going to restrain myself and put this for tomorrow.
I don't know where to find him.
And stuff.
Should we check
So I
in
know
like
this is
the
gonna destroy
sleeping
me.
quarters?
And
You can check there.
Okay, I'll check there.
Alright.
Especially I gotta go to bed.
So everyone splits up to search for Riz.
Only time it's acceptable to split the party.
Yeah. As long as you're on the same ship.
When you're looking for Riz.
No.
So Susie and Scully are down in the cannons area. Captain's cleaning up his quarters. Connor, you go down to storage.
Yep.
You want to take anybody with you?
Wanna come with?
Yeah, I'll go with.
Alright. So you two go down into storage. This is basically like, let's see. No, it's just these are just minis. So imagine like a bunch of barrels and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Oh, the mirror that Lucas stole. This is canon to be still there.
Yeah.
And that's what the storage would be like. So you go down into there. There's a bunch of barrels and boxes and stuff.
I start opening boxes.
All right.
I guess I'll join the looking all the barrels.
All right. So I guess you can roll investigation for the room.
Should be pretty hard though for me. Investigation should be fine.
I got 21.
All right.
Not as high as that. I got a 17.
17. All right. Pop open crates, pop open barrels. Looking inside, there's food, there's clean water, There's like fruits. There's oranges. All those sorts of things. You can spend like a good minute opening every barrel to see. There's some that are empty, um, but inside every barrel you check if he's not inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
I
we
rolled
tried.
so high. Yeah, I thought I was looking like really hard. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna double check her work.
You double check her work, yeah.
Wow.
Like I swear I saw.
So you look inside all of her barrels. You look inside all of his barrels.
Okay.
Everything seems to be full to the brim with stuff. So there are some that are full, like these are like full-size barrels.
Well, maybe they did the Hobbit trick where they put
Or
some
in
fish
there.
on top of them.
Yeah.
I waste like another 3 hours.
Are there like
So you-
grains? Are there stuff I can like put my hands in like try?
Well, yeah, there's like
I don't know.
there's like salt, sugar,
He's hiding.
meat, spices. You could do that. There's a barrel of
Yeah.
liquid water, wine, beer, all that stuff. Rum.
I'm gonna.
We're contaminating all this shit.
I need to examine the rum barrel.
Oh.
Alright, so you look inside the rum barrel. It's dark rum.
No. I don't look inside it. I pull the thing out, pour a cup, close it, and I'm like, eventually I'll get to the bottom.
Oh.
You will literally eventually get to the bottom of this.
So
true.
that's what I start doing.
So you're drinking from there, Taylor. What are you sifting through?
Yeah, I'm sifting through everything.
All right.
Making sure he's not like.
So it'll take a while, but you can dig through all the food barrels.
Okay.
So you start with like the fish. You dig through the fish.
Ew.
Smells not great.
Like,
As you're digging through, you notice some of these fish might need to be tossed out. It's been here a while. Then you move on to the next one will be the salt barrel. You're digging through salt.
I feel like
Your arms are covered with salt stuck to the slime from the fish.
Ew.
You dig down, you get like shoulder deep, and you don't feel anybody in there. You're like, all right, time to move on. You go to the sugar one,
Okay.
mixing salt with
You're doing
sugar.
great.
Yeah, you're doing great. And then while you guys are doing that, we'll cut to
Where's
Chanel real
Carl
quick.
Looking?
They're looking in all the storage barrels.
We're being very thorough.
Nice.
I have some in my box too.
Thorough.
You are being thorough. Yes, more. Chanel, you are in the kitchen. Alright, so please roll investigation for your kitchen.
Alright.
Wait, it might be better if you hold on to it. I don't know if I've got a good spot for them right now.
Yeah, 'cause I think I gave the ones to you guys. I gave them more.
Oh, yeah. So you can put it
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a spot.
What do you mean no?
What? No, I mean,
When
not
we're doing
yet.
Lucas singing
Yeah.
Kate in the drunk one.
That's awesome.
I think I have more here, just real quick.
You can keep some.
Oh, okay.
Just in case we forget that, we'll have that.
It's like two of them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I really want to get a good storage unit. These things, they're like $100. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it stores
Oh no, the one
really
I wanted,
nothing.
the one that Maddie and I were thinking to try to get. I think it was for you guys.
We saw, didn't we see a big one
Yeah,
at
that's
that
the
one
one
shop?
we're
Yeah,
trying to
I know
get.
what
It's
you're
300
talking
fucking
about.
bucks.
How much?
It's 300. Well, I think it was more than that actually.
I'd rather have 3 of these.
We're looking at something similar. That's like a.
It's like
Oh.
this, but it's a backpack.
Is
You
there
store like
one on
2
wheels?
of these. for
I know
this.
exactly. Yeah.
I'm wondering, can you get a piece of foam and cut a
Yes.
bunch
No,
of
yes.
squares out?
Yes, you can
There
do
are
it.
foams for these.
But like, how much would that cost in
I think
comparison?
it's like 20 bucks or so for
You
a
do
set.
it yourself. Yeah.
No,
I'd
no,
rather
no,
do
no. They're
that.
already cut and pre-made. Like all you have to do is like just lift up the little
lift
square
up the
piece.
thing. And then
I'd
rather
then
do
get a
that.
plastic tub.
Yes,
Yeah, I was just gonna.
that's what I was
gonna
gonna say.
do.
We could put the tubs in here because there's room for them, and just pull it out. It's like a big ass drawer full of stuff.
Yeah, that would be better.
We should work on that.
Spend a day on it.
Honestly, it would be a day. We'd probably do it on a day instead of
We
this,
could, like-
instead of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
Once we've caught up on Doctor Who, we'll have like an extra day in the week, and we could do
No,
we
because
that.
we've got Primeval.
Oh shit! I
Okay.
keep
No,
We
forgetting
gotta
that.
watch some movies.
What we
also.
could do is
Like-
instead of D&D that day, we go to
like at the mini store, somewhere where we can get it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Get those, come back, organize the
Yeah.
mini shells into like monsters, NPCs, and such, and then maybe do a painting session or something.
Yeah, that would be a good day.
I need to do some painting sessions because I'm making a costume for next year.
Next year's Halloween. So
Yeah.
you scrap the Dalek.
Yeah, no. I need to stick with tradition now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, at that point, you might as well just go as him in Scream when he wears a robe, and that's it. And that could just be your costume.
I could, or I could. Well,
It's
here's
just
the
like
thing.
Stu.
Here's the thing. I need something that I can actually scare people with.
Yeah, it's
I
very
have,
people.
I have that.
Well, yeah, you have.
I don't think I can scare anyone.
No, you're too small.
No, I could.
You
I
could
could
be
be
Chucky.
scared.
I was-
I don't want to be Chucky. No, if I
Oh,
like
what's her name?
I love that people are breaking this down.
Annabelle.
No, Annabelle's not scary as Chucky.
No, the
Chucky's scary because if he runs at your ankles.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, Chucky's girlfriend, Megan.
Megan. Oh,
I'm
Megan.
not doing that.
You could do the Megan dance.
No. No, I
Can
want
you
to
get
be.
me a Coke while you're up?
Yeah, I want to be Mia from Evil Dead.
Dude, I
Like,
thought you
wanna
did
look
that already.
Scary, like. I never did.
Oh yeah, you should rip your arm off and attach a chainsaw to it.
Yeah. No, but like her makeup is scary, so
Thank you.
I feel like it would look
A
scary.
deadite.
Yeah, Deadites are scary. You
They
get
are.
the contacts.
Should be a clicker. Oh.
That's too much work. I'm not as dedicated as y'all.
Just like mold a clicker head in foam, put it on, and
There's this account who made like a clicker animatronic.
animatronic.
Like out of a
Yeah,
Spirit
it's cool.
Halloween animatronic. Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen tons of things. So.
I want to
No,
go
but
to
I
Chuck E.
sent it
Cheese.
to you. There's a Chuck E. Cheese literally right back where I live. I've been there before.
I heard that Chuck
Many
E.
a
Cheese.
time.
I know, but I'm kind of sad though because I hear Chuck E. Cheese got rid of the animatronics.
Yeah,
They don't do it anymore.
The last time I was at that Chuck E. Cheese was probably like.
Did they have animatronics?
I don't remember. I feel like I would have remembered if they had them, but I was there because I was doing DoorDash and someone
Anyway.
ordered from Chuck E. Cheese.
We should all go to Chuck E. Cheese.
It's so lame. Like
I know.
it's so bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's horrible.
I should make my own.
We should travel
Right.
to one that still has.
Back to the game. Chanel, you are in the kitchen looking for Captain Riz, whose name no one remembers.
You had a name?
Someone
Yeah, I did
name
called
him.
Captain of my
Chris.
now it is.
No,
There's
it was
Captain
like
Riz.
Cannons.
something.
Oh, Captain.
Nah.
Captain.
First name Captain, last name Riz.
I don't remember what it was. It was long, I think.
It doesn't matter. It's funnier that
It
you all
is.
Might be
just
like
call him
John.
Captain. No, he's got a proper name. I named him after the guy from The Thing,
Chunky Cheese.
McCready.
Oh, Chunky Cheese.
Captain Riz.
Captain Riz.
I mean, he has Riz too.
I mean, he has Riz,
Mm-hmm.
so it's accurate.
This is true. More accurate.
Chanel, what was your role?
16.
16.
Lock him up.
You enter the kitchen.
There's one in Pembroke Pines.
You look underneath all the tables and all that. You look inside the barrels. There's barrels of food. And then you look around all that place. And then after you've looked around, you realize it's not that big of a room.
That's 2 years ago.
You look under like the cabinets where like some stuff would be stored. And he's not in there.
I will check
They might still
next
have.
under shit like the where people rest and stuff.
The sleeping area.
Yeah.
Alright, so you go to the sleeping area. Cut back to Connor and Taylor.
Yeet.
You've had at this point like 3 rums. Do you intend to keep going?
I do.
You do? Alright. Taylor, you've been through 4 barrels, dug through the fish, the salt, the sugar, and the oranges. And you go
Oranges.
all the way down to the bottom and you're not feeling anything. There's about 6 more barrels to check.
Oh hell no! I think she's gonna give up.
Well, how are you checking the barrels? You're reaching in?
Yeah, I'm like reaching in. I'm
That's
feeling
how
for
you do it.
someone because I feel like
No,
you wouldn't
Not
be
this,
that
not this one.
deep in it.
No. So at a point you realize that he's not in there.
Okay.
Do you want to like search faster or more
Yeah, I'll
thorough?
go faster.
Okay. If you're gonna go faster, can I get one more investigation check?
Yeah.
At I guess just a straight roll is fine.
Just what?
A straight investigation check.
Okay.
Where's the thing?
12.
12. Where's the speaker?
It's right there.
You moved it off the thing. Do we want
Oh,
to
there it
change
is.
to the other one?
Probably got enough charge.
It's probably got enough charge. Yeah. I'll real quick change.
Get some high quality audio.
Yes. Because they're stinky, that's why. Alright. Nice mic. Plugged in. Shit mic. No offense. So, Taylor, you're now going faster, but less accurate. So you get through like 2 more barrels, and you get so pissed, you knock over another barrel. You knock it over, and some of the like grains falls out, but the barrel doesn't roll.
What the fuck? You knock on the back. If it's an unsatisfactory answer or thing, I'm gonna stab through.
I was gonna say.
Well, your axe isn't as effective as piercing through a dagger.
No response.
Oh.
No response.
This time we have FBI.
Get out of the fucking barrel.
No
You know
response.
you're in there.
Fuck! You pull the dagger out and
I
there's
do.
blood.
I
Oh, you leave it? All right.
Pull it up.
All right.
The blood.
Please, I can't get out if there's a knife in me.
Low.
Ah!
Yeah, that's what you get for making big
There we
black
go.
And he crawls out.
On him.
shit.
Come on, man. Yeah. And Chanel, while you're in the sleeping quarters, you're like looking under all the covers, and then you hear a muffled scream. Oh! Yeah, that would have been that scream.
So you just walk into the garden.
Yeah. Bird comes back to you. He's not in the water.
Good.
Yes.
When
Yes.
I heard that.
I love that every time. It's like, just after we found it. Yeah, he's on the water.
It's like, thank you for all your help.
I'll get a piece of the fish I cut up. I'm gonna salt that one soon. I heard that, I'm like, oh, I found him. I just pet my bird and go back upstairs.
Right, Captain Riz.
Where is he? I'm just looking at Super Bird.
So you found him in the storage. He was in, I think it was like the 6th barrel that Taylor searched through. Yeah.
I just love when you're like, you kick him but it doesn't move. I'm like, we better where?
Ding, ding, ding. No, you didn't give up. You would have found him eventually. I just think it was really funny that like you were getting sick of it. You like dug through your food like resources, like cross contaminating, and then you found him by knocking a barrel over and you stabbed it. When you stab it and pull it out, the blood comes out, but also like the rice comes out, like. And you got a good like 4 glasses of rum out of it, so.
I just walk in there, heard a noise, I look and see them. I take out the list I was putting rice.
Yeah. So rice.
Oh wait,
rum.
you can put that in still in your cauldron and it's good. Oh no, that takes water.
Well, yeah, water is what makes it, but I've just chucked other stuff in there.
Actually, before I leave, kind of sweat some of the blood. Just clip my mask. Keep that. And then walk away.
His blood tastes like. It's like, you know when you bite a piece of candy and you're like, oh, it's too much. Like
sickly
that.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's like
Come on, you know how to cook. I can find ways. I know how to make it work. I got resources and information how to fix that.
Funny. So yeah, Captain Riz. So everyone is accounted for. No one died. People were misplaced. Items are missing. Items are, water damaged.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 gold.
Yeah, you are missing 2 gold.
But
But you have her back.
Yeah.
So Captain Riz, he's got a nice stab wound right here. You got him like right between the ribs.
So when I walk by, what are you doing?
It's like when someone has a bad sunburn and you slap them.
Walk by.
So everyone is now accounted for. So overall, you passed maybe 2 hours and a half to make sure everything is good, and now you are setting sail now. So yeah, Captain Riz was hiding in the rice barrel.
I love the fact that he was just like, I gotta hide from these fucking psychotic motherfuckers.
After I let him join story time.
See, that's what you get.
Unbelievable.
You tied him up in a room full of smoke. You essentially like
Imagine trusting him.
inhale it. It's the tradition of keeping like a character as like your slave, like an NPC is like your slave. Every campaign you have an NPC that is against their will held there with you. It's very funny.
So I'm gonna write my letters before I forget them. But I'm gonna write an extra one.
Oh, just for flavor, because I haven't mentioned it. Obviously, the farther you fly away, the longer it takes for the bird to
Oh yeah,
go
no,
and come
I
back.
figured that would be the case.
So at the beginning, it was like within the day. Then it takes a couple days. So
think-
that's just for flavor, not really affecting the game.
I think the old one that's I forgot how close
Oh, the map?
Yeah.
It is, I think, under here.
I think there's only one spot that's actually like pretty close and not too bad. The other.
Dylan, can you help me open her up?
I think we need to open it.
Yeah.
Really, I'm feeling for it. Oh, it's seen better days.
I was gonna say one day you should
I mean,
get a
like
scan
over
at FedEx or something.
Yeah.
My job is nearby one if you want me to get a scan.
Oh, it's not that bad, actually.
No, damage adds character.
It does add character. All right.
With tea.
Coffee.
Yeah, sure. That's like the color that come out of tea.
No, yeah, tea's actually tea's better. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Well,
same.
the
It's the
problem
same
is-
idea.
The problem is, oh well, actually, never mind. It's a cold press, isn't it? Not completely, but like the double side, like one's very smooth and the other.
Yeah.
It's a
One
concept
side
of
is
it. Well, you put it in the right side because like actually.
Well,
now
yeah, no.
I'll
This
take it, 'cause
this is
other
the correct
would-
side. This is the matte side. This is the slippery side,
Yeah.
which I don't like. So you guys are somewhere in between Turtle Town and here. You are somewhere in this portion of the sea. Or at least this is where you were before Underdank.
Right.
Now you could be
Anywhere.
anywhere. Well,
We're in the middle of the Shattered
Anywhere
Isles.
within a day's travel.
that would be unfortunate. You are within a day's travel from where you previously were. So really, the
Still
rate,
pretty much there.
most likely because you haven't hit land. Oops. Because you haven't hit land, you obviously didn't drift closer, or you probably would have made it. So you are within the range of going up and down.
Yeah.
So really, still this area. We can keep the thing out if you guys need to locate the map. There we go. Nice. All right, so yeah, you guys are somewhere around here. You would know if you were in the Shattered. the biome changes
Must have flyers there somewhere.
somewhere. That a lot of things. So it's funny you mentioned that. A lot of things come from Shattered Isles just because that's like it's one of those places where there are like biomes that you don't get everywhere else. It's like how like those
It's like
really
wild.
yeah. It's like how you know how those really big tortoises are only on those few islands in the world.
Yeah.
It's like
Flamingo Island.
yeah, or like how like you know how like Australia has a bunch of weird things because they don't leave the island. It's like that, but there's a lot. So you can get interesting things in the Shattered Isles. So that's fun. One day, you guys, I assume, will be drawn towards it.
Oh yeah.
I know you already want to.
I will do this.
I remember day one.
Man.
When I opened this up, you looked here and you're like, "That's where the One Piece is."
That's the Grand Line.
Yeah, that's it. Essentially, that's essentially what the Grand Line is—a bunch of islands.
Yeah.
Except instead of a line, it's a chunk. Yeah. So you guys are back on course almost. Ships like you have to do like a wide turn to get facing west, but you got the compass. You know where you're going. So now it's about mid-afternoon, and you are once again. You lost a day, but Underdank. Worth, very worth. And as it gets darker, the effects of the Underdank still occur. Whoever did not have dark vision has dark vision, and whoever did lost it, except for those who saved. So you've lost it it's temporary, but still lasts until tonight. All like the normal humans now have it. The gnolls probably don't have it anymore, but I don't think they know if they want to be able to tell if they did. You'll know when you see people bumping into things when you normally don't. But yeah, kids like up in the ladder at night. He's like, "This is sick. I can see so much."
So much water.
Yeah,
I go,
at night.
so I go to the captain.
Mhm.
Before we get to the shadow, oh, not shadow, but before we get to
Orc territory.
yeah, are we going somewhere so we can stop?
Well, that was meant to be Turtle Town, but now we're kind of in a pickle. We could go back again, or we could just see if we have enough resources to do our mission with how we are right now.
I could probably help you.
He pulls out the map. He's like, aside from Turtle Town, we're not exactly sure if we're closer to the Shattered Isles or to the southern part. So you could be near these two islands here. You could be over here, but you are closer to the orc domain than anything. So captain's like, we could leave it up to a crew vote, or if it was up to just me, I could just say we go to the Tiefling island just to restock. Um, but what do you guys think? Your crew, your band of
Well,
dangerous individuals, kind of run the show now.
well,
I'm just the captain of the ship.
I have a chance.
I just work here.
I have a chance to ask for help to get restock sent to us. But
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
We-
But it's a 50-50
in that-
chance of it.
In that case, we would have to stop in the ocean now. Otherwise, we'll get there before your help
No,
arrives.
pretty much. And that's the thing. So we don't know how that's going to work out.
Mhm.
But of course, it's a 50-50 chance because finding the person I'm asking. I
Mhm.
mean, I can ask one other person, but it may take longer. So, because remember, of course, we like say distance is a thing.
Yeah.
The other one's 50-50 chance because I'm trying to find this idiot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna gather the crew. Rings the bell. Ding, ding, ding. Everybody.
Oh, now it's story time. I don't think I had enough as last time.
No. We need a break from that, please. This is now life or death. So, everyone, as you know, he's addressing the whole crew. We're getting closer to the orc territory. Once we enter their waters, we're no longer in neutral waters. We weren't in our element before, and now we're gonna be in their element. So it's way more dangerous for us as a crew. And unfortunately, we've had a little bit of adventure last night. We are now lower on stock than we were before. I just want everyone to be in agreement, because once we cross the threshold, we got to deal with it. So we need a vote. Do we stop for supplies now, or do we just go and do what we can with what we've got?
You should definitely stop the supplies.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right.
What are the parameters of the mission? What's the deadline that we got?
There's no deadline except for our death.
Oh, that's the same time.
Yeah. But I mean, it's up to you guys how long you want it to take.
How long approximately do we have left?
Well, we have maybe, and then you guys would have counted, and everyone else would have counted. We lost probably a few weeks of food through tampering and hiding and
Everyone just turns
Yeah.
to look at you two.
contamination, and we lost a few hours of cannon fire from wet gunpowder. However, we have a barrel of we have dried out one barrel, and that's good. That's now no longer wet thanks to our friend with the metal cube of heat. So you're able to turn a bunch of wet barrels into one good dry barrel. So you're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was useful. As for how much we have left, some weeks, just not as much as we had before, which could have been a few months.
I have a solution. All I need is water, and I can feed probably everyone. Yeah.
Captain's like, what?
Yeah, my cauldron holds up to like 30 gallons of liquid, and I can feed like 4 people per gallon.
What? Why are we buying food?
I wasn't worried about the food. I was worried about the ammunition.
Well, that's the captain's like, well, now that we have food taken care of, apparently.
I've
Now-
been offering eating soup like every day.
You are just the least trustworthy.
Exactly. I'm not yet 8 years old. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Yeah, I understand it's a hearty soup, but like,
It's made of like.
what is it?
stuff
Yeah,
like
water
that.
and stuff you threw
I'm identifying stuff.
it.
It adds flavor.
Okay.
It is flavorful, and then a couple of the crew was like, "Yeah, it was pretty good." I was like, "All right." Now we're just low on ammunition.
That's what I was worried more
Anyone
about.
have a cauldron that makes gunpowder?
Wait.
No, but I
hang
did
on.
have a cube. I did have a cube that heated it up. I think I salvaged a bit of it, but some of it is just clunky and bad.
Yeah, you were able to like of the barrels that of the gunpowder that was wet, you salvaged like 25% of it, which is decent.
Well, remember, I will hate to say the bearer of bad news. Actually, even wet damage when dried still ruined.
But he doesn't know that. He thinks that he dried it out and it's good.
I got a lot.
Now I know that wet gunpowder is
Dunzo.
dunzo, but he's like, I'm gonna dry it off. So
I tried it. It's like.
That is not good.
That's what he told the captain. That's what the captain believes. He's like, hey, save the gunpowder.
Yeah.
I just look at those two. I'm
It's
like,
like a bit thick, but it's still good.
I would highly recommend we get them.
Instead of powder, we've got gun paste.
Oh no, it looks like gunpowder. Does it act like gunpowder?
That's so funny. Oh, that's great.
Oh,
So captain's like, all right. Anyone know anywhere to get gunpowder besides going all the way back to Turtletown or going to Tiefling Island, which is almost the same distance?
It was only big, kind of.
Well, you've never been there.
I mean,
Well,
The captain's like, so you know other Tieflings, right? Because you're a Tiefling?
Some?
Like you all know each other, right?
No.
that's cool. I didn't even read how that was. Like,
I'm just trying to perpetuate the meme that the captain is like
No, you
a racist. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
that
but,
was.
oh, you could get us loads of stuff. You've had like tea with the devil, right?
No.
That's so
He
funny.
hates me.
What?
I
I
mean-
thought all Tieflings were devils.
No, you're good at that. I'm just looking at the captain. How stupid are you?
They have red skin, horns, and a tail.
I'm purple.
So do devils. Purple is a shade of red.
I'm going to tell you this. You gotta meet someone I know.
Captain might be a little colorblind. Yeah, you're red. The water's green.
They're obviously not devils. They're pixies,
Pixie. No.
obviously.
He's thinking about it. He's like,
Is there any type of toolkit that lets you like use gunpowder and stuff?
like in D&D rules,
Yeah.
maybe? It would be in the DM's guide or the player's guide.
Alright, then no,
I. No.
I don't even know that much
Just-
about Tiefling.
Get in there.
Oh no, but this is wrong.
I know, that's all
I'm laughing.
laughing.
I know what you guys are saying are wrong.
Yeah.
but-
Dylan's character specifically says wrong things.
But right, depending on where you are.
Speaking of wrong things, you want to know what Lucas said to me
What?
about his campaign?
What?
He's like, yeah, so I think I'm going to change up my campaign. I'm like, oh, what are you going to do? He's like, I'm not going to go one for one from the video game. Now I'm just going to do stuff. And I'm like, oh, is that not what you were doing before? And he's like, no. And I didn't know that you weren't supposed to do that. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it's not like there's a rule book for being a DM. And I'm like,
Yes.
There literally
A very
is.
long one.
It is a big one. Hold on, let me see his exact words. No. I get what he was saying, but he said there's no rules for D&D, and I'm like, yes.
But you can do whatever you want. It's
But-
just like, listen.
It has to make sense.
I'm not trying to play Mass Effect. First off. Second off, I don't mind you do the story. That's fine. One, I'm not gonna have the attention span to learn every single race, but it's completely new. With all the law dumping, he tells us things out of order, and then it's like we try to do something. He's like, no, you're not meant to do that. Like that
Yeah,
doesn't
he tries
happen.
to like
Yeah.
force the story to change it.
Yeah.
Now,
And there's ways to change it.
you can force the story, but you have to do it in a way that gives me the illusion of choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, the illusion of choice is way better than it just
Yeah.
not being there. There's
Yeah,
no
exactly.
choice.
So, yeah, that's it.
Anyway, so
For me, it's the crazy thing.
him telling me there's no rules for D&D, I'm like, that's
no,
wrong.
the thing that I think that major one is when
You're
Jim
wrong.
was examining the clock tower and he got hit by something, and it was like, oh, roll save.
He's like, keep rolling a
And
save until
no,
you save.
No, he rolled the save. He got high, and it was like,
Well,
Actually- yeah, it rolls advantage. You still roll high. Actually, I'm just gonna do this because I want to plot. And then does the
Yeah,
thing anyway,
that's
that's
all.
crazy.
and it's like,
Well, this
why?
is exactly
Like, then why are we playing?
It's like, oh, you just want to tell us what happens in Mass Effect, basically.
The sad part at the end of the day, because this is Lucas we're talking about, and also he's like among us all the newest one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I've
I've been trying
Oh,
to
literally.
give him like hints on like how to do it without being like that person's like backseat DMing, right? Like I'm like, yeah,
It's
I
so
know-
hard, though.
I know
when it's-
why it's really tough for him. It's because he's following the game. That's all he knows about it, and can't think on the fly to change things up, so he has to go with it. My main problem is just the lore dumping, especially when it's like, oh, you guys haven't met this character yet, but this is all this and this and this. I'm like, why are you telling me this? I haven't met the character yet.
And we're not gonna remember this.
I'm not going to remember this. My character shouldn't know this because I haven't met him yet, so you don't need to tell me who the big bad is just because you saw it in a cutscene in the game at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I was telling him like, what I think you should do is just a space.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be.
You know, like,
That's why I was like, holographic clothes. He's like, no.
or do it in the world of
Which
Mass
is kind of
Effect.
sad. It's like,
Yeah, like it's a flavor text.
Yeah.
It would just be the same armor as normal, just flavored to be like.
Like,
it's
if I can
new.
make a Gundam, why can't we have holograms?
That's what I'm saying.
Literally,
Yeah.
he's like homebrews a lot.
Yeah, I was
game
very.
breaking.
That was
No,
so
you
perfect.
can't have
Because
holographic
I was
clothes.
hoping, because for another campaign.
Yeah, so when he texted me, he's like, now you can have the holographic clothes. I'm like, no, I
No,
don't
but he
care.
was like, oh, but I'm gonna make it this. Didn't he? Like he was like,
Yeah, it's
No.
It's a certain way.
No. So first he said no. Then after I left, he's like, okay, you can have it, but now it's mage armor that's on all the time. And I'm like,
no, I didn't ask for that.
that's not what I wanted.
Yeah,
Also, it's broken.
yeah, like that's.
Why? Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's So in the text where he's like, "There's no rules for D&D. I'm changing it now. You can have it." I'm like,
The thing
It's
is,
too late.
At the end of the day, like I'll edit this way, is the fact that he's completely new to it.
He's new.
He's new to
And
that.
I mean, and I'm not only new to that, new to D&D in general. So sadly, he doesn't understand things like how
Rip.
the twins, even Kevin or myself, And so it is what it is.
Technically, he has been playing D&D with us for like a year.
Yes, but playing versus like we knew shit before we played.
yeah.
And our knowledge and obsession with it grew with
We
it.
do have an
We were
obsession with it.
Obsessed with it like crazy.
So you see my point? His
Well,
drive is just
The
starting
reason
to
we're
grow.
not obsessed with it is because
I don't have the time anymore. Literally, just the only reason.
the only
Like-
time we have for D&D is on D&D.
Yeah, like I don't have time to watch.
And
people
that's why I get
roll, like-
angry.
I don't have time to watch Critical Role. I'm so sad. They're on campaign 3. I'm like, I want to know
On
Yeah.
seven-
what's going
we're on
on.
the 77th episode already.
Yeah.
They've been playing it for like a year, at least a year already, and I'm like, I remember when I just met Ford and Jester, and I'm like, I still don't know what happens at the end,
Yeah, same.
and it's tragic because I want to listen to it as a podcaster, but then you miss shit like, what shirt is
that's
Sam wearing
Yeah,
today?
literally.
And that's what's so
It's-
like
It's I have to sit in front of the computer like 4 hours.
And can't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
It's
they
like
do that.
so hard.
You can't listen to it.
You have to watch
Yeah.
it.
And then it's like, otherwise you miss so much. But the only time I can like watch it is if I listen to it during class. The only time I could have.
Yeah.
But it's not worth it. I need to see what Sam's wearing. Like.
And before we started playing D&D, I would watch it on Thursday. We play when they play, which is why is Thursday a great day to play? It just is.
No, it just worked for us. Yeah.
It works for them too, and I'm like, damn.
If you were working, like we kept having weekend shifts.
Yeah, at
That's
AMC.
why Thursday is so long.
It's almost better now because now we all work.
Now any day really works.
Yeah, because it's funny because now that I think about it, it was only hard because imagine the manager's like, wow, 8 of our employees are not working on Thursday. What the hell is going on? I missed that.
That happened because it was Friday, wasn't it?
Exactly. I was just about to
Yeah,
correct
it was
that.
Friday. It
I
was.
was just gonna correct this, because we made it work for Friday.
Yeah.
Because it's more likely for people to be working that day.
And then,
anyways.
Yeah.
like, I think we got new jobs, and then other people had different stuff, and it's like, oh, Friday doesn't really work.
Well,
Yeah.
No wait,
Because when
COVID
we
hit,
revised, yeah, exactly.
and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
you were like, okay, I can work that day because they really needed more work.
Yeah.
And then it was like nothing could align for ages, and then finally we got Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragedy struck.
COVID definitely fucked us over.
COVID fucked
A lot of
everything.
people and things.
I mean, that was
over.
our golden age. Just the year,
The begin-
first
The
campaign.
newlywed phase,
Oh
as they
my
would
God.
joke.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Well, that was also the end mainly of in-person D&D. We had to go online for them.
Oh,
Terrible
yeah.
attempt, so.
And that's when had
We
a
tried,
huge
it just
break
doesn't work.
from D&D.
For certain people, I.
Yes,
thought it
we
was-
did
I thought
stop playing
Zax
for like a
was
year.
great.
And I'm
I
still
liked
upset
it.
I did not finish that
No,
one.
I was mad too, but like.
I
But now
liked
you see
it.
what I'm saying? 'Cause, like,
Well,
that's why I
he's-
get upset sometimes.
He's
I'm
really
like,
busy, but I
Yeah.
liked his space
thought-
one.
I thought, yeah, that's what I mean. His space one was really good. The only thing that annoyed me was Lucas during that one. Other than that,
Yeah, he ruined
What
it.
did he do?
he was
Played
Playing
played
games.
TFT.
No, not just that. He was just like, oh, I shit myself, and blah blah blah. Like, he was just
Yeah, his
like-
character's like,
Lucas being Lucas.
my
Yeah.
character shits himself. All right, roll for shit yourself. Oh, really? No.
But yeah, no, like, seriously, though, and especially I love like when we had our own little channel, and if we needed questions and stuff like that, so forth,
Yeah.
little bits of information we get.
Oh my
It was
god.
very interactive.
When Zach did the whole like cryptid.
Oh man,
messages and
that was
stuff,
the best.
That was
Zach,
so good.
Zach,
And I
if Zach's listening, Zach, I love you. Zach, when are you coming down?
We miss you.
I miss you, man. Like seriously, I really do miss
Oh my
that
god.
thing.
While I was walking Xena just now, I opened up my phone, I opened up Discord. Guess who's in there? Maggie and Lucas are in Discord. They're playing League.
Of course they are.
Yeah, I know, but I go in there like, Maggie, when are you coming over? We miss you. And then they're like screaming because they're getting ganked, and then I just hung up.
But either way, in the end of the day, I feel like we're still fine. We just have to
No, we're fine.
keep to the fucking pains of shit.
Starting, not next week, the week after, I should be able to every week do this now. So, all
Yeah.
good.
But I'm actually happy and ecstatic because when we're done with one of them, I am willing to like volunteer action probably because one, I'll be home, so I'll be able to focus more. Two, I'm glad I waited because I thought of some extra things, especially days that no one's here. Remember, I told you I have plans to do ones that are somewhat canon but not. Like it's just like how you guys did with the
Yeah.
one.
The one shots that are canon,
Please ignore those two. But
we can't unless
I'm just
everybody's there.
no, those were
No.
those
They were good.
ones-
The problem is that is what the campaign was because no one was
Yeah.
available.
Yeah.
Which they're good, but not when it's
Yeah.
every week. It's like because then you're gonna run out of ideas.
Yeah.
But either way it goes, I thought of things of like the cool events that the game is doing and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I
And
would
so
like
forth.
to do like
So that would be fun to like say, oh, I can't make it. That's fine. We'll do this.
I want to have the just microtransaction hell episode.
You hear that recording? Say it louder, my man.
Microtransaction hell.
Just like everything becomes microtransaction.
Pay to win. To
Pay to win.
That's
You gotta roll for this. You have enough in your pocket.
BBEG just has a bigger wallet.
Thank you.
I was
That's a good
gonna
on
say,
you.
hey, you want to do an attack? Pay to reload.
There's a
You got
battle pass.
Misfire.
There's a battle pass.
Yeah.
If you want an action surge, you have to buy it. $12.
Do you like another one?
Oh yeah. This,
$12 fatality.
no, it's just like you
Pop up
start.
ads.
You start. I was gonna say, you start your turn, roll to see if pop-up ads.
Roll dex to close the
It
ad.
literally takes a whole action to skip.
It's funny you say that because there is one character who is kind of a hacker, basically.
Spoilers, Chanel.
Spoilers.
No, it's not.
Spoilers.
You're not gonna know. It's gonna be pretty.
Nah, now I know it's gonna be a twist, Chanel.
Oh my
Inside
god.
check on hacker.
Inside check on hacker.
No, the thing is, the funny thing, it's like near Automata when you do play it. There's one certain part of the way of doing it.
It's right here.
I still want to do a horror like one shot.
I'm waiting
We
for it, damn
can.
it.
Taylor, you can do it.
Don't give me that.
Well, October is it's only 4 weeks
I've
long.
been, listen, I've been asking for this for 2 years now.
I
We're on the second year of this shit.
I've been asking for it my whole life.
You said that, and we.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
You said it.
I'm setting up a
This year was understandable.
Ooh.
Yeah. This year
I
was
have an
understandable.
idea for
I
it.
don't want to hear
So
it.
I want to do it.
I
Because I want to try DMing.
I'm in a huge
with
shit.
help.
It's-
I don't want to hear it.
It's fun, but and you know, for Lucas, it is difficult. Is that a sake juice box?
But I want to be better.
It actually is not bad.
It's from Bento.
I thought it was apple juice, and then I looked at it. I'm like, sake?
Yeah, they have them at Bento.
It tastes good. It's like as if I heated it up.
It is
I
sake.
didn't realize what it was.
I thought it was a cake box, and then I walked by the Essence cover. And I was like,
That's amazing.
That's so funny.
I'm actually gonna heat her eventually because I would like to get back into sake, which I do have the bottle. I forgot about.
It is up there. We
Yeah,
we
and that's
did
what
not
I
open
need.
it yet.
Nope. I'll
We
heat it
got
next.
into soju.
Yeah,
Soju
good.
is so good.
I don't like
No.
the soju, that brand.
Oh, you don't like the brand?
No. So
Uh,
okay, Washington D.C. ruined it for me. So I went to
Oh, really?
a pop culture like academic convention to watch my friend be a mediator and also do a presentation, which is really cool. I think you guys would like. Like they even did some for anime. It's kind of like a school, whatever. Anyways, the point is, Washington D.C. ruined it for me because there's a Korean restaurant called Blue, and they made this soju lemonade. And that Korean shit is delicious. That shit's delicious.
That sounds really
And I can't undo this in my fucking head. Huh?
All right, we're gonna try to.
I hope. I,
Our-
mean, I need to find
Chanel,
out.
our new mission is, as a group, we're gonna try to recreate this moment for you.
No, I have to be careful because
No.
no,
Can
hear
you
me out.
imagine? We're gonna be sipping. Nah, that's not right. We're just drinking soju.
Oh no, that sucker fucked me up. I literally
Dude,
had to,
it
we
fucks
literally
me
had
up.
to,
It's
we literally had to walk back because it was like it was better to just walk versus getting an Uber because it was
Yeah.
so congested over there. And my best friend thought it was funny joke to fuck with me, and I'm like fat as fuck, so I'm trying to chase after her ass, drunk. It's like you need your ass like I'm like
Oh my
I can't.
god.
Like the thing is also acid reflux. Remember I've been coughing for
Oh,
a while. It's
yeah.
actually because of citrus stuff.
Oh,
happens
that
to me when I have,
sucks.
like,
Too much
heart
cat-
shit, it
yeah.
makes me cough.
Because it's dry.
rest in peace,
So I haven't
lemonade.
I haven't had lemonade in like 5 months, and I'm
I
sad.
think your
Well,
Korean
you might
self.
be able to-
I think
You
your
do some
self-
fake lemonade.
No, that's the problem. Someone told me
Oh,
to try
oh.
natural
Yeah,
ones.
Korean
You might
self
be able to
like
have,
a
like, drink
soju,
lemonade,
a type
and
of.
then
I think
also
it's a
drink, like,
lemonade soju or
base
something.
stuff so that it.
I haven't seen any
Well,
lemon
I'm
flavored
thinking
soju
That's why I
yet.
don't drink alcohol as much as I used to too. That's what's fucking me over. But,
Because it hurts.
Huh?
It's painful.
It's not painful. It's just a terrible cough to the point like I even gag because like I want to throw.
Oh shit.
That's how like it makes me cough so much. But
F.
the thing is also I can make my own lemonade too.
Yeah.
Oh, strawberry soju cocktail.
Oh, my friend made that before actually.
Yeah.
But either way it goes. All right, sorry.
All right,
What's
gamer.
happening?
Yeah.
So we were voting on.
What we're gonna
Oh,
do?
where we're going.
So we have food. So the captain's like, do we just deal with less gunpowder, or do we go
I think
to-
we go get more gunpowder.
Yeah.
get more gunpowder?
Same.
Or
Yeah.
Chanel had the option of getting gunpowder delivery.
Well, the thing is, we can go to
How much
stop
can
and
we
get.
get?
That's not a problem.
So the captain's like, all right, if we head south, we should reach the Tiefling Island, and then hopefully we can get some gunpowder there.
Scully. Susie. Do you know any good like manufactured cow teeth? Like
Oh, so Scully's like, tiefling gunpowder, spicy. Like when you eat it,
Why are you eating?
which is also the face that Susie makes. All right, she pushes him out of the way. Tiefling gunpowder, pretty good, very flammable, kind of like.
I would probably resistant to fire.
No, they are resistant to fire. They're resistant. The tieflings are resistant, which is why they put in their gunpowder for those who aren't resistant. It's not worth it to put fire gunpowder and hit a tiefling with that because they're resistant. But it's kind of like, how do I explain it? What's it called in real life? When napalm. So like they can fire the cannon and then there's also like fire that comes off and like lands on stuff. So I mean obviously they have normal gunpowder too, which is probably cheaper. This is just that would be the tiefling design.
Firecracker cannon. That would be sick. Like the caliber goes.
Yeah.
It'll be like Kung Fu Panda too.
Yeah.
So let's go to the tiefling aisles.
All right.
We lost him.
Everyone.
If anyone disagrees, we can roll dice.
A few people disagree. You roll the dice and you get 6. Hold on.
If they get lower, I intentionally go like one above them, so it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So there's a few where, yeah, you get one above. There's somewhere you're all 6, and you're like, oh, it's a tie. I guess we gotta go again until we don't tie. We gotta go until we don't tie, and then of course you know how that goes. Yeah. So.
Tiefling aisles.
And
I'm the captain now.
and he say that out loud, and then the captain's like,
that makes all the rules.
Captain's like, I lost the rate of this ship weeks ago.
That you did, bro.
Once we added nulls to the mix, it's all over. So you guys keep turning towards you're going south now. So as you're going, you are in the middle of the ocean, but you can see like the horizon. You're like, that would be like the mainland of the orcs' territory. Would be you're close enough where you can see it on the horizon.
Oh, shit, we're close.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, no,
so the captain's like, yeah, that's what I said. We're like we're in their ocean right now.
Yeah, if we can see them, they can see us, dude.
Yeah, we are between.
Yeah.
Turtle Town is neutral. Orc territory is not neutral. If we're not in Turtle Town waters, we're in their waters. So, but once we get to the tieflings, they kind of won't. They don't give a shit. So, hopefully, we can get there fast. Yeah, guys. He's like,
activate the nitro.
huh?
Huh? Oh.
All right, so goes on. It's nighttime. You guys are sailing. In the middle of the night, you do hear far in the distance, like war horns, but like far. So you're like, shit, we are close.
They know.
It's like when you're at the hotel and Disney's doing fireworks.
Yeah.
And you can hear it. You're like, you're in range.
Yeah. Mickey's war cry. Yeah.
So as you guys are heading south, you eventually figure out where exactly you are, based off the stars and stuff, right? You were a bit north of Turtle Town. After leaving, you went around here. Now you're going down. this is that bit that you guys saw where you're like, and now you're around here. So you're going down towards. It's at least a day of sailing, at least, if nothing weird happens, which
No, it
could happen.
It happened, Kevin.
Yeah, what could happen? Anything could happen, really.
I'm going to, right, since we're going to the teaching area, I'm going to write for someone. I'm not going to write nothing to help back home or even to my father. I'm going to write something for someone there. Set my burdens off.
To the tiefling area?
Easy on us, 'cause,
Yeah. Well, you guys know that tieflings are not on the side of the orcs against you guys. So there's no reason for there to be a problem. But it's like if you go to any place and you're annoying, they'll be like, "Come on, guys." But so you guys are heading towards that way. What would you guys like to do? It's late.
I just prepared my letters for later when he comes back later on to the next thing.
Scully comes up to you and he's like, "Underdank."
Underdank?
Underdank?
Underdank.
Story time?
Story time.
And as soon as you call for story time, the captain's like, "Nope." Please go downstairs this time. We need some people to know what's going on. Okay? And then you guys are able to do it
So
downstairs.
I'm gonna be like, alright, I've got this. I'm gonna...
Oh.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Through time and space.
Oh my lord.
Alright, time and space, Underdank.
Scully's like,
I am down for this.
Alright.
Lucas's character's been asleep.
Megan's
Maggie's asleep.
Maggie threw up last time.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this time.
The knoll that got stuck in the office, he comes up and he's like, "Oh." Ah.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even do for this. The other time was fascinating.
Yeah, it's very good. I like Cloud City. Well, let's do Gargantuan Pipe of Remembrance for public use. Near a fireworks display.
Oh my Trying to that'd be funny because has Scully ever did it before?
What?
Yeah.
He did.
He,
Oh,
went,
yeah.
he went to the.
We got blasted by the beholder.
Okay,
So-
so
He was the first to pop, wasn't
I think he was the first to pop.
Yeah.
And then it was Captain. Anyway, so after that happened, your character, you would do the, and you figure out what was going on. It was the universe, endless tunnels of one beholder's lair, but because he's the only beholder there, he had nothing to do, so he got bored, fell asleep, and dreamt of another beholder. But then that kept happening, but every new beholder was just worse than the last one. It was like an inbred generation of beholders. So the worse they got, the less dangerous they were. So like it shot you with a death laser, but instead of actually dying, you like popped and you came back, and it's like, what? So it's like.
It's like the illusion beholder, like
Yeah, it's like it might as well be an illusion because that's how dangerous it was that it was an illusion. But you were quite literally in a planet that was just one beholder's lair.
That's awesome.
So like at some point you would have come across like an actual, but like the ones that you came across is essentially an illusion. But like it's alive. Like it was a living illusion. So that was that. So now, Doctor. and you all land on the ground. You land in like a rocky, grassy floor. As you get up, you look on the horizon, and it's all mountains everywhere. It's like the opposite of being in the ocean. You are in like a mountain region.
So those Chinese
Yeah.
kung fu mountains.
Basically, a Chinese kung fu mountain. You're at the top of one. There's one tree there.
Like a cherry blossom.
Yeah, it's a cherry blossom, and
Master Uguay.
yeah, Master Uguay. It's literally that spot. As you look up in the distance, you see more mountains. All of them also have one cherry blossom tree, so everyone can get the same experience. No, she wants the sake. Don't do it, Xena. So yeah, you look up, and there are mountains of different sizes, but you don't see any ocean. It's very much the opposite of what you had been dealing with recently. No ocean, all mountainous regions. In between all the mountains, you also see statues reminiscent of the one in Brazil of Jesus going like this. So basically, that size, some bigger, of different like people. You have no idea. You don't know where the fuck you are. Different statues, like probably important people, maybe doing like poses. It's like there's some that's like in Naruto where the two big statues are like this, stuff like that. In the distance, you can see scattered around. It's everywhere you look can be a wallpaper for like your computer. Like it's all really nice, and it's like it looks like it's the sun's going down. Sun's not in the air, but it's not dark out. It's like pink in the sky.
Yeah.
It's like the sky's like really nice. I'm like, wow, this is great. What could make it even better? You look behind you, and you're really close to one statue. He looks like a Buddha, and he has a pipe, and the pipe is smoking.
Yeah.
So it's a statue of a Buddha, and his pipe is perpetually smoking. You're not like there to go huff it, but like
Girl.
You come here to kiss me.
and as you're like, whoa, look at the pipe, and you're thinking like, how can I get Underdank? There is when the fireworks start to go off. And it's like that one stage in the new Mortal Kombat where all the fireworks are going off. And you're in you're where Master Uguay died. There's a giant Buddha with a pipe nearby, and it's a nice place. It's there's absolutely nobody else there except for you guys.
Okay. How high up is the
Yeah, I know. It is. It's like a few 100 feet tall. It's a big boy. But you're also on a mountain, which is also several 100 feet tall. She can't reach up. All right, here.
No, it's space because she can't. Engelberg.
Xena, you
Her
are.
paws are very slippery on that surface.
Yeah. Sit. Sit. All right. Whoa.
No, she's going next.
You can't eat you know that meme video of the cat chewing a crunchy thing?
Yes.
It's so fucking funny. I saw one where it's like when my player gets new dice. So you could do like a leap over a giant chasm to get to it. You could fly there very easily. Or you could climb, and it would take a really high athletics check.
How are we doing this? We gotta get this tank up there.
How far is it?
Hundreds of feet.
100 feet. Is it like higher than us or like across from us?
You are on a mountain which is reaching his height, and there is a cross space between you and it. So you would go down the mountain, climb up him, or bridge the gap with something. Please, Xena, I beg of you. to leave the Bahir alone. He's been through enough.
Probably just use fly, right?
Hot
Oh, concentration.
concentration.
You got Stupid Bird with you?
I can use Dimension Door.
You can't use the Venture-Door. Shitty Bird's on your belt, right?
That's what
Shitty
that's what I was asking.
bird. Oh
Right.
shit.
That's what I was asking because
Underdank.
Underdank?
Right?
Alright, we have a game plan. Alright, Shitty Bird.
because I realized my bird's gone, so I was like, oh, Stupid Bird.
Right?
Underdank. Pipe.
Right? Underdank.
I let him out.
You give him the little,
This is not good
and he
at all.
flies. You see him like on the against the sky. He looks. He does not look shitty at all. And he makes it to the Buddha. Compared to the Buddha, he's like he can go inside his nose. He goes up to the pipe, the big part. Xena, please. Why does she Xena? You're lucky it was empty. She is unaware that she is like 60 pounds or more.
You don't want her jumping me like that.
No, you don't. Come on, Xena. This away.
She like doesn't know what to do.
No.
No, because she looked around. Like, oh, can I go from this way? She's confused.
No, because this is my oh, yeah, please don't let her. No, she's going under the table.
No, so... There you go. Yay!
Like,
Oh, she's looking forward to that one.
Yeah, she'll go
Yay.
under the
All right. Shitty Bird, he goes up to the pipe and he drops, and you can see a little. He flies away. After a few seconds, the pipe and then closes up, like the fire dies down, and then the smoke is like thicker, and you get the smell. You're like, oh yeah, Underdank.
I climb in an area of crevice with like creases closed just to sit
Mhm.
there and chill.
Yeah, you could do that. And like in between his toes on his sandals, you can just like.
So look at the fireworks.
Yeah, the fireworks go off. Everything's chill, and you spend the length of your spell. And before you leave, you could swear that the Buddha went as you guys go
oh my god.
back, and you're all high. I need before Dylan's thing. I need everyone to roll con, including Dylan. I mean con. Do you want to roll for Shitty Bird?
Oh,
For
yeah,
Shitty Bird's con save.
Is it a saving throw or just-
Yeah, con saving throw.
Oh, 17.
17 total. All right.
14.
14.
16 for me.
Let's go.
Shitty Bird will just be a straight roll.
9.
9. All right.
6.
6.
I have a +4.
All right.
The Constitution is my strong suit. It's just
Yeah.
failing me today.
You don't notice a change because once again you still no longer have dark vision. It's now extended. Shitty Bird.
No, now it flickers.
Yeah.
Just strobe lighting now.
Yeah. No, because when your eyes adjust to the darkness and you're like, oh, I can see now. For you, it's like it was adjusting. No, it's not. And now it's just dark again.
It's going to do itself.
Your roll, not Shitty Bird, was.
My roll was 16.
You're fine.
Mine was 14.
You don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Chanel was 17. You're fine. Shitty Bird has dark vision now.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Shitty Bird's like, rah! Underdank.
Love it.
Now.
Now my vote's
Oh wait, I forgot. The Knoll was there. Scully was there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll for them. I'm gonna roll for Underdank first. Scully fails. Scully has dark vision now. The Knoll failed. The Knoll no longer has dark vision. And now, the fun. This is where the fun
Oh
begins.
god. 97.
Sheesh.
97. Do we have Lucas's bed?
I think I actually lost.
Also,
Lucas's
make sure
bed.
the sound is on or working.
Yeah, sound appears to be working fine. Here's a pen. It's not Lucas's pen,
No.
unfortunately. We will find Lucas's pen one of these
We
days.
have to still figure out. Because Underdank makes you forget, right?
You know, come on.
Well, you were in another realm.
With a bigger cloud.
Yeah, we got like Shaolin high.
Madame Beau's tea.
So we're gonna have to
Well,
pocket pat
yeah.
when we're back and see what the fuck happened.
So first things first is gonna be this.
Yeah.
Okay, so my one. 22.
Luckily, the entire crew isn't inebriated,
Oh,
so it
yeah.
will be not as bad. However, you guys gotta.
Well, we don't know what happened.
You have
Anything
no
could have
idea.
happened.
At some point, you ended up back on the ship.
Yeah.
You didn't get to go through the time vortex this time. You just woke up.
A team of Clockwork Warforged Time Police are after you.
too.
You never know when they might.
So that's for Chanel,
No,
That's for
me.
me.
for
and
you,
Dylan.
and Dylan.
'Cause he
Nice.
got it before.
Hell yeah. Oh, can I borrow Lucas's pen?
Yeah.
Not Lucas's pen. I'm sorry. Because I need to remember the Warforged Time Police.
Yeah. Currently they're after me, sorry. Yep.
Cool, what do you get?
Got 63.
Six.
Oh wait, I didn't roll.
It's a D100, right?
No,
Yeah.
come on, that way.
Xena, go.
Come on, Zeke.
She likes that chair.
I know, that's what I'm trying to get
Come on, Xena.
63, you said?
No, hang on.
Yeah.
Ah.
Everywhere
nice try.
hurts for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Mine
What
is
happened?
Everywhere hurts for an
It
hour.
feels so much longer than an hour for you. Because you're high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily, I wasn't fully present for the whole hour.
Yeah, you weren't fully present. And then when you are present.
47.
I'm hoping one of us can do one.
Do you want to roll for Shitty Bird?
I'll tell you what Chanel got before. When you first see someone within the next hour, you learn a useless fact about them. Such as like what they had for breakfast, or that they like watching fish swim.
Okay. At least I'm not being injured.
Chanel, what'd you get?
97.
Oh.
Wait, so who got the looking at people learn a secret?
Useless.
Nice. You could just
Like a walnut.
I don't have up to 97, but I
figured.
counted back up after I got to the end.
Uh-huh.
So you will slip on a banana peel, but you don't know when.
That's funny.
Well, I got a good dexterity save. Hopefully it will save me.
You are forced to slip. Shitty Bird got
Yeah.
65.
Oh,
65?
Yep.
You can't count until long rest.
Shitty Bird can't count.
I mean...
Right? 1, Rot.
Hey, you counted one.
1.
Uh,
Rot. 35.
what did Scully get?
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh. I'm trying. She's trying to figure out a position. Unfortunately, it's literally on me. I'm trying to find the other D10 for this. There we go. All right. Noel first. 75.
75. Okay, that was the same one I did Chanel, so he's slipping a banana peel.
All right, and
Maybe it's the same peel.
at different points in time. All right, now Scully.
Like Jaws, it's all
89. I don't know if you have that far.
I don't, but only 2. Your accent changes.
Oh, what accent is he gonna have? Now he talks like Luffy in One Piece live action.
Oh Lord.
It's like a Mexican accent, but it's Scully.
Love that. Alright.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Vina, what is your deal right now? She wants to play D&D. Yeah, so Scully has a Mexican accent now. Chanel and the Knoll will slip on a banana peel. You two are being hunted by Warforged time police, and then
And I'm just learning useless.
Well, also, and everything hurts for that.
everything hurts for an hour, and Taylor learns useless facts.
Yeah.
I was sounding game costume like.
Yeah. Ow, it hurts. All right, and
Why are we here?
just the suffer. At some point, you guys all fall asleep. You can get another long rest in. Big if huge. What time do you guys have to leave?
10.
10? All right.
At the latest.
At the latest? All right. I think we're almost about to wrap it up. Xena, please. All right. Everyone who smoked Underdank, when you go to sleep, you have not the best dreams.
Oh.
Chanel, you had a dream that the bird never brought back your letters. The bird never returned to you. Yeah, you had that dream. When you woke up, you're like, you see the bird, you're like, oh, thank God.
I like pick it up from this like little stem thing and put it next to me.
Taylor, you had a dream that the voodoo doll went missing.
Oh, that's scary.
Occasionally, you feel pain,
Oh, okay.
and you're like, "Oh shit, where could it be?" And you just look off the ship, and it's just ocean. You're like, "Fuck." Then you wake up, and you're like, "Oh, okay, it's right here." You put it back inside you, I assume.
Yeah.
Inside your flesh prison.
Yeah.
Connor, you have a dream that you're just on a normal mission with Talk, just delivering mail.
That's nice.
Yeah. You have a dream that you are trapped in the pipe of the Buddha, on fire and covered in Underdank. Every time you inhale, you're like,
It's like.
yeah, literally. Then you wake up and you're like, oh, thank God I'm not actively burning in hell.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, I still haven't delivered that stamp. We'll get to it one day. We're getting there. And then Scully just wakes up in a cold sweat. He's like, "You guys too?"
Yeah.
Underdank. Rot nightmare. Rot nightmare.
Man, you guys can't handle the dank.
Yours was pretty good compared to everyone else. I literally caught her in this position with like underneath her. She can't go anywhere.
Falling asleep.
Is she really?
Her eyes are so stupid.
Underdank? She doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. I actually think you picked her up.
Yeah. Don't crunch my dice. She's sticking her nose in my dice bag. Alright, so you gotta get down. You've been here for literally like forever. Well, can I borrow not Lucas's pen? No, stop. Please, stop. Banana peel.
A lot of these are random things that I know, like 3 months down the line, randomly you're gonna be like,
Oh no, I can't wait for the War Forts time, please. I just like
Yeah.
it has to be perfect.
but it hurts every time, every session that you remember. You're like,
Yeah, not yet,
Not
not
long
yet.
enough.
No.
No, I can't.
Oh, I would love to do it
it's
right
like
now,
that,
but
it's like that guy who had like the ring that can make wishes, and he's like, I wish I
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
was funny.
I
So
love that.
What did you just
Say?
say?
He reminded me he has one wish something, and like months later he said that shit. And exactly
like,
reacted to it.
I will make your changes to your character sheet. No.
Oh my god, it was perfect.
Oh, I can't wait to do I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
It will happen.
So the banana peel one, like that doesn't go away. That's actually
That's
the
also a
same thing.
permanent one where
Yeah.
at some point you'll
At
sleep on a
some
banana.
point, It is
It is
forged in
destined.
time. that you will
Written
slip
in
on-
stone.
that you will slip on a banana.
Same with the Knoll. He'll also
Could
slip
you
on a
imagine when
banana.
your whole side project, I must break the curse. I can't slip on a banana peel.
It's not that serious.
That'll be the end of my fate.
That's like my death, my curse.
I've already got
Banana peel.
ideas. I've already got ideas for the
We're gonna do,
banana
like, the
peel.
BBG, and it goes like, you want to move this way? Should look
Oh no,
down.
worse. Even worse. I can just imagine he's about
That's
to
like,
hit.
oh, you're trying
Do a
to.
dexterity save.
You want to
And
flank?
crack up on it.
You want to flank with the BVEG? Get advantage?
You're down, and it's an automatic.
Yeah.
No, you slip on the banana peel. Now you're prone.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I can see that happen to me.
Yeah.
I can see this fucking rolling
You
extra
don't have
ones.
to make a save for it. It's scary. Like, you will slip.
You will slip
That
on a
means you
banana
get
peel.
automatically fail.
Oh my
And you fell.
lord. I'm not looking forward to this.
I can't wait. Xena,
We're gonna go to we're gonna stop at an island, and there's just gonna be NPCs eating bananas, and you're gonna be like,
yeah, you go to the island. There's some monkeys eating bananas. You're like, guys,
The
Be
funny
careful.
thing is, the banana thing that I was saying to you doesn't matter now. Like the only watchmakers will get it.
yeah.
The scary banana in watchmaking.
a scary banana.
Yeah, but now it doesn't apply just to watchmaking.
Scary banana.
Is that like a meme in watchmaking?
Yeah. So well, like
Like
for
a
our class at least,
For our
because
class.
like an urban
in
legend,
in the
like an
watchmaking,
urban legend about
so when
a
you
banana
do
peel.
the capsule, so you have to like oil up the jewel. The 8 dots.
Okay.
That's a jewel, right? So there has like a little piece that looks similar size, and then that. And basically what you do is you have to have those upside down to the flat sides on top. Dab oil the right amount. Dab a little bit on the other one if you need to. Flip it over, place it without moving it sideways. Have to like face it.
On
Perfect.
point, yeah.
Press it, and then if you did it right, that should just be a ring of oil.
To give you a reference of what the size of them, like the bottom 8 on the 18th.
Oh,
Let's give or take what the size of it actually is.
yeah.
The bottom end.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Well, yeah, it looks
That's
So-
like how big the
I can
large
tell
one
it's
is.
small.
Yeah, so if you think that is the movement in a watch, so not the watch case, the inside movement, that's one side. And then it's smaller than that width.
That's wild.
And what? Wait, where's the banana?
So the
where's
banana-
covered in blood?
So in Jewel, if you don't oil it correctly, the oil will leak to the side and ring round,
Yeah, they won't
and
be.
it looks like a banana. That's
Ah.
why. And it is the most frustrating thing with oil. All the time.
Because if you fuck it up, then what?
No, so like remember like your magnifying glass in, like tweezers with your bad hand, oiler with the other hand tapping, then you're trying to lift it and put it in, and it's like literally like just like imagine you're like having to delicately move like half the speck
Millimeter.
on top of the other. Yeah, like millimeters, like tiny doing that. If it's like slightly to the side and then you correct it in, you smudged it. It's off. You have to be bang on perfect. Press it in and flip over. Hope that you put in not too much that it like leaks everywhere. Not too little where it.
It just drops off.
No, you have to meet a specific threshold. Like you have to do the size the when the ring comes out, it needs to be either 50% to 80% of the size of the jewel. That's how big the ring has to be.
Because on the first time I did it, the instructor checked it. I was like, oh yeah, that looks on this side looks quite good. This side, you're really close to being like just out of tolerance, which you might get the banana. I'm like,
The what?
the banana. It's like you'll know it when you see it. It kind of looks like a banana because of it. The next time I try it, I look. I'm like, that's what it meant.
If you Google image watchmaking banana, do you think you'll find it or no?
Oh, I
Let's
want
find out.
Yeah, I would love to see because of that.
I doubt it.
They're probably just gonna get a
Worth a
watch or a
shot.
dial that has like
A banana on it.
Black.
Yeah. Oil banana.
Oil banana.
You just get bananas. And some watches.
Okay. You have to go this way now.
You get some oilers though.
You like tired her out by
There are some oilers.
I need you to
Not
go
where you can see
that
them.
way. Grr. 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 Go. Get out. Get out of here. Go.
So we get back. I'm just like,
Hey. She got bored. I'm tired now.
Pocket packs.
Covered in
Make sure
hair.
You have everything.
So everyone who had,
Back.
yeah. You have 2 more gold pieces,
Oh shit.
but they're not from Chanel.
Haha.
Chanel, you still have the same amount of gold pieces.
Thank you.
Taylor,
Yeah.
you have 1 more copper piece, also not from Chanel.
I got 2 gold, but I'm missing a copper.
Chanel, you have some Underdank in your pocket now.
Oh, good shit.
You haven't lost any Underdank.
thank you.
I'm gonna do that to you, Russ. Me under the influence in the Underdank. I don't know, but knowing my assassin ass, I'm just like,
Scully's like, I'm missing some gold and some copper
And some Underdank.
and some Underdank.
Well,
But it won't be blind.
Right, my pockets are empty.
that's a good.
Yeah, I think that's about it for that. So as you guys wake up, it's dark out. Except it's not dark out. The
Except it is, but it isn't.
the sun's being blocked out by something. And you look up, you're like, an eclipse going on?
I think I know.
And some of the crew is looking and they're pointing at it, and like where the sun would be is obscured by something. Kind of hard to make out at this angle. You're gonna have to wait for it to move a bit. But if you get your binoculars, you can zoom in.
I'm gonna guess a balloon of sorts.
A balloon?
A really big hot air balloon
Oh.
is blocking out the sun. It is a distance away, but it's big enough that you can see it from where you are. It's casting a shadow over your ship, so it's dark out, but when you look out, it's daytime. And it is that one.
Hell yeah.
Wait, which
yeah.
one?
On the map.
On the
there's
map?
Oh, the
Island.
hot air balloon.
The hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There is a floating city on a hot air balloon that is not set in one space. It just floats around the planet.
That's like in Wind Waker when you see the beetle shop.
Yeah.
He just like sails around.
Yeah, he just sails around. So you guys see in the distance, about in the direction you're going, but it's going like this way. You guys are going this way, but you can see it from where you are, and that would be the Arakakra floating city. And that's where we're gonna stop.
Hell yeah. Like,
Oh.
so much. That was a good
Cool,
session.
yeah.
Great session.
I was like, I was worried that I'm like, because obviously I haven't been doing it every week, so I'm like, I'm gonna be so rusty. And then you say you're gonna do Underdank, and then it became the best session ever. It's so much fun. Oh, you lost some shit. People are missing.
No, I love
What
the
the fuck's
Hangover.
yeah, the Hangover.
Yeah.
Then you go to like this nice place to do some more Underdank. Now there's a blimp. What even's going on it? But it's hype. Yeah, it's cool.
That's That's one of the things earlier that we saw about the like, oh,
Yeah.
well, it's teased, but we don't even know if we're going to get on it anytime soon. It's just right now it's floating past.
It's floating past, so whether or not you guys get on it is up to the party next time.
Well, how far away is it?
We're gonna get
It's a distance away and also up.
Yeah.
Also, it's a city, so the blimp is big. From where you're at, you're like, it's not that big. Perspective.
Yeah.
It's big, and it's a city. No idea how that works.
Well, I have dimension door.
Yes, you also
So,
have fly.
Oh,
So it's not that hard to get on there, in theory. But I don't know. Maybe it'll be impossible. Maybe it'll be really hard. Maybe it's really far away. But yeah, I mean, also you guys don't have to. You can just be like, we'll get it next time.
It's like flying past. And
Yeah. I wish to be 10 years old forever. You what? You wish? I'm excited for the banana peel. That will happen
at some
some
I
point.
can't wait for you to make it at the worst possible moment.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's going
the
to be.
best possible
Yes.
moment.
Because I found that one quite funny when I thought of it. I'm like, I have no idea how just dumb or impactful this could be.
It could be either non-impactful or
it could be
extremely
like-
impactful.
It was like the Clockwork Warforged.
That is
I'm like that.
that's the type of thing that you'll see them coming. You're like, oh, there they are, the time police.
Oh, it's like, okay, a fight's about to happen.
Yeah. For the banana peel, it's like you can slip and then just die.
Well, no, the thing I thought about the time is I'm like that in its own self could be a whole arc.
That's a whole arc.
or like a
Yeah.
side
At least
thing
one
in an arc.
session. At least a whole session. The banana peel is just like,
Yeah.
but what can it do?
What could it do? When could it happen?
What
It
that
could be on a
banana be doing?
boss. Could it be on a? Like we're running away from something. It's like, oh, we've got to jump this cliff.
I'll let you
There's a
know.
banana.
I'll let you know right now that it won't be just you'll slip and then nothing happens. Something's gonna happen.
Oh, thank God.
You can take some.
It's gonna be terrifying.
I'm excited.
Not about it.
I can't wait.
That's your decision on that. That's what I'm just saying.
Mhm. Well, we'll see. Not next week, but the week after.
Yeah.
Yep. Sick. Maybe I could do a crash course on the Hitman one next week.
Oh, yeah,
Because I don't know how the mechanics are gonna work with it yet.
you could give it a try.
Yeah.
So.
Because the good thing is each mission is gonna be different. There's gonna be some more from previous, but it's gonna be one shot things.
Mm-hmm.
So like, each one should take you about one session to do, and it could be whenever anyone's out, or if you like want to mix things up, whoever's doing one shot campaign wants a break,
Mm-hmm.
we can do that.
Oh yeah.
Well, what about Lucas? What's going on with his?
Huh?
He didn't say anything about it. Continuing it.
From what I heard from Dylan, he said
I think he is going to.
He told me he
it.
wants to continue it, but
Oh,
he wants to do it how you're supposed to play D&D, so not railroad you every frame.
Well, I mean, the thing
Let you
is,
do
like,
stuff.
he's okay with doing that. It's just, like I said, railroad part
Yeah.
is a big major issue.
According to him, he didn't know that's not how you do it. He thinks that I planned everything exactly.
Well, I think why is because
it's so perfect.
no, when me and Dylan did our session,
I'm kidding.
we did plan everything, and we knew what was going to happen.
Well,
Because
you plan it, but also you plan for things to
we
not go
planned
that way.
things to go different, and like, but we were like, we know what, because we don't plan like, okay, this is going to happen, then exactly this is going to be like, okay, roughly
I think that's
there's
what.
going to be a
You
fight
think that's what
around
he thinks?
here.
Well, also we're like we want to fight in the session because fights are fun. This is what this kind of character is going to go through the arc. This is what this guy's going through, and this is what this bad person's planning.
Mhm.
And then it really we're like, what do the players do?
Yeah.
And how we're like, oh, they actually went into this place. Oh, this would be perfect to bring in this kind of thing, and then that just helps us.
But for the first like 4 sessions, we were like, we know what they're like. This is gonna happen. Then this, and we literally predicted it. Like the first thing that really just derailed everything was the veteran incident with
Lucas killing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way you could have planned for that.
Yeah, we didn't know
Actually,
about-
funny thing is,
I'm gonna say,
before then we were
Literally what
like,
we said Lucas is gonna try get Maggie to eat something
Yes.
with the head. We knew that was gonna happen, and that was when we were gonna make Maggie get really hungry. We knew that was
and
gonna
that
happen.
happened.
yeah, and we knew Maggie was gonna have to make a roll or something to save and like actually keep control.
Yeah.
But
That's
we
important
didn't
to
expect
establish.
how Lucas was going to do it.
No, we didn't expect him to like, oh, Maggie succeeded. I'm gonna cut this guy open.
Yeah, we were like, okay, interesting. So,
Yeah.
well, now you know better.
but we spun it and got a really good character out of it. Came back.
So funny.
Just the guy seeing him with a wheelchair was so
He-
good.
When you bring out new minis, it's always peak, but that
Yeah.
was probably
The
the
funniest.
funniest one.
Because you never have just a guy in D&D with a fucking
In
Yeah,
wheelchair.
that was funny. That was really
And it was a reoccurring character too.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
great. Like, oh, who's this? Oh, it's the veteran.
And
It
I was like,
oh my
huh?
god.
Oh,
I
yeah.
also love that we made it a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Because
made
we're like-
Lucas hate. Oh, right. Lucas immediately finding that out, he hates Rengar.
That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it also gave a reason as to how he lived.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because he took so much damage, but he could take it. He's a veteran.
Yeah,
fought
he's more than a level 1.
Yeah.
He fought in the
Time War.
Dragon Hydra War.
Dragon Hydra War. Oh, Xena, you look sad.
Yeah, because she's not getting her attention.
she's fine.
Sorry.
She'll be alright.
We were playing.
Literally looks like. Have you seen like the really
Her mouth
the
is
outline drawing of the dog?
She looks like a drawing of a
She does
dog.
look
Have
really
you
sad.
seen the outline drawing of the dog?
Yeah.
I need to see if I can find it.
Her mouth literally is like upside down. Like
Yeah.
she's a sad face.
All that's missing is like the sad music in those commercials.
Yeah.
The dog, like she's like, I love that
I know.
so much.
Literally was.
I love you, Xena, but we were gaming. Sorry.
You still gave her attention though.
I tried to do both, but she literally is like, "What if I?" She was the only thing she didn't do was get on the table, as essentially.
She's trying to get on that.
She tried. She really
She's
did.
attention whore. That's all she wants.
Yeah.
Does that live?
Oh, I dropped the mic.
No, I was gonna tell you. Don't forget.
Sorry.
No,
All right.
no.
Hang it up.